Hello and welcome to Perilous Pursuits, a live D&D podcast where a bunch of us nerdy-ass friends sit around a Zoom call and play D&D. Tonight we follow the emerging group Maximus and the Miners as they try to unravel the mysteries of Icewind Dale. Warning, some content may not be suitable for all audiences.
Alright, we are on the internet, by the way.
We are?
Right? In case you want to say anything.
No way. Nice to see you all. You guys are
Great.
Looking forward to a very respectful night of D&D.
Inclusive and respectful. Those are our touching points tonight.
That's us.
It's a touching point.
Inclusive and respectful touching points.
You can't help yourself.
I'm leaving.
It's an automatic where you go.
Oh, man.
Which point are we touching?
Like the oral fleshscape.
Oh, okay.
Are we on the internet? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Welcome back, everyone, to Icewind Dale. Let us start the evening by rolling for the recap.
So we're out for oral tonight, right?
Woo. Oh,
No, you're
God.
up for oral.
Fucking gore. I got a 4.
I got a 9. 15.
So the way you can get oral. So when you're up.
Exactly.
Oh, what? I wasn't tell you.
Recap. You said you listened to it.
Previously on Icewind Dale, we did fuck all. We made fun of Maximus the entire night.
That's true.
And he paid for our food.
There's a high volume content warning of that.
Yeah, that's true.
We're currently in Bryn Shander, heading out in the morning to the Easthaven. We enjoyed a great performance by Eris, followed by several of the party members staying up late to get autographs and spend time on the top floor. And that's all that happened. And we're not mentioning anything.
What about
else.
smoked balls?
Ask me about
Tell me about the balls! That's a touching point, too.
And we all went to bed, and now we're waking up.
Ask me about my
You
balls.
didn't want to, discuss about how you slipped in grease. That was.
No, that was lowbrow.
Yeah.
We're trying to play a serious game of D&D here.
That's why the recap's so short.
Nothing but classy jokes around here. Not that oral stuff.
There was some secret conversations that Ponto had that I know nothing about. Yeti knows nothing about.
But he has his suspicions.
No, he thinks Ponto's the guy, the man. He's the North Star of
Ray has his
Yeti's world.
suspicions.
That's it? Did I miss anything? I don't think so.
Nope.
We managed to derail an entire episode.
Yeah, it was only about 3 hours of in-game time, right?
Yeah. That was great RP content. Well, from there you all find yourselves in your room, resting and sleeping.
What room number are you in?
Remember? I have it in my notes.
12.
3?
Question mark?
I think I was 13 or 14.
I think you switched rooms to be next to Maximus.
You switched rooms because he didn't like the number of the room that he
I think
got.
I got 3 from 14.
I stuck a chair under my
I
door.
got 14.
Yeah.
And I set up a...
Didn't I say
hunting trap.
Hunting
Yeah.
trap?
I don't know.
But we did see the
window.
dwarf's sled outside. Or what we think was the dwarf.
You saw
With
dog
a ribbon.
sleds outside.
Dog sleds
That
with castles.
hasn't come back to haunt us
No,
yet.
that's
I'm
no way.
sure we're fine.
We're
We are
twice
in
the
the
level we
clear.
were.
As we're pushing furniture up against our doors.
What could go wrong?
When we first encountered Torga, we were, first or second level, right? So that sets her level at that.
She never
And then we've leveled up once or twice since then, so
Yeah.
we'll just cakewalk
NPCs
over.
always stay with her.
Yes.
That
Steamroll.
sets her level.
Yeah.
So she could have been 15 to R1. And so now she's...
No, she was like a reasonable fight.
Oh, if we had encountered her.
Yeah, if we would have fought her then.
Oh, I see.
You know?
Yeah. Game theory.
She brought a friend.
Yeah.
She paid to win.
Paid to win.
Yes.
She subscribed to Patreon.
Got all the loot boxes.
So you find yourselves sleeping in the Northlook Inn, quietly, peacefully. You guys wake up.
I'll
morning time.
spend about 5-10 minutes before I fall asleep.
Doing what?
You know.
Oh, God.
Come on.
I woke up again.
Just admiring it in the reflection of the firelight.
Can we edit that part out?
No,
Yeah.
the guy who edits it is the guy talking.
He's going to enhance the audio on that one.
That's right, yeah.
It's the overboost.
He's gonna add back.
Gonna bury weight.
There's gonna be harps playing.
Oh yeah.
So you guys wake up, a long rest. You are rested. You are awake. Another day has passed.
Long rest. Give me all those goodies.
We are leaving at dawn, was it?
No, you guys are leaving in the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah.
And we had
And we're headed
arranged the
Get
birds.
Axby?
Yes.
X-Peaks.
Yeah.
Yep.
That we could borrow from here to Easthaven and leave
Correct.
in Easthaven.
Yeah, and we're headed north.
Yes.
Yeah, we're telling Quincy that for sure.
North to Easthaven.
Go east, north, man. So you guys wake up. You're awake. Do you guys go downstairs?
Do they serve breakfast here?
They do.
All right.
Comes with a room.
Oh, perfect.
Sweet. That means you paid for it.
That's right.
Yeah, but it's already been paid.
Yeah.
Okay.
It costs less than your meal last night.
Than my one drink last night. Yeah.
Maximus got this.
Yeah. Okay, I go downstairs, have breakfast.
Me
Selling it out.
Out of the party.
Yeah,
Funds, I'm
100%.
sure. That's why I take my party funds.
Ponto, you wake up to a note folded and put underneath your door during the middle of the night.
Okay.
It has a name on it. Brom Ashgold.
Okay. Brown ash.
Gald. G-L-A-D.
Have I heard of Brom Ashgold at all before? Does
No.
that name mean anything?
No.
I'll open up the letter and give it a read before I go down.
The note, literally all it says is our contact in Easthaven is Brom Ashgold.
Okay. Okay.
You wake up, Quincy, and you're like, yes, another day. I'm gonna piss like a racehorse. You just pee in the bathtub that cleans itself. You
Oh,
actually
is that an
go to
option?
Of course it's an option.
So, is it a bathtub that you pee in, or is it the toilet that you bathe in?
Depends on if I got there first or not.
I look at the rooms we traded.
You guys wake up, head downstairs.
I collect up my trap, my hunting trap.
Mm-hmm.
Bacon and eggs.
Just bacon and some bread.
Greasy bread.
Not
I'm-
greased by Yeti.
I'm pretending it's dog bacon.
Woof.
Dog bacon.
Yeah,
Okay,
dogs are delicious.
As we're sitting around the breakfast table, I imagine we're all at the table together eating our breakfast.
My eyes are glazed over.
I'll say, guys, the secret to staying young is to live honestly, eat slowly, and lie about your age.
I thought this was going to be a...
You lost me when you said honestly, Max.
Yeah. I thought it was going like eat, pray, love, kind of like self-help book stuff you were getting into for a minute.
Give me my damn temp.
It finished well, though. It finished solid.
How are you doing it? 6?
8.
8.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Did you go up a level?
Yeah, did you level up?
No.
Some late night talks with the DM?
No, pretty sure it's 8. I can check again. It's been a while.
You guys eat breakfast, finish up. Head out the
Maximus,
door.
I honestly
go.
don't know how you could sing anymore after listening to Eris last night.
What? It just inspired me to get better and sing more.
Yeah, well, there's a long way to go.
Well,
It's a long way.
I'm good with that. I mean, everyone can improve.
I just don't, you must feel really small next to her.
Just salt in the wound. Do you want to steal some salt from the next time he asks for healing? Slap it in there.
I take the salt off the table.
Do I notice?
You want me to
Yeah,
roll?
throw sleight of hand.
You want me to roll some sleight of hand?
Yeah. Let's it's passive.
Hey? Oh. I'm
Passive?
talking to him, though.
Yeti would have the highest passive. What's your passive?
I'm looking right at him.
You know how most magicians can pull something
What'd
right
you
off
get?
their own wrist?
22.
Oh, fuck. I didn't see that.
Your passive is
17.
7.
I wouldn't have done anything.
I now have salt.
19.
For the wounds of
This is
smoke.
part of my healing potion for smoke.
And a hammer and a brick.
Little
So
lemon
guys-
juice in.
Oh. You guys get up from the Northlook, eat breakfast, exit, probably head south to the center of town and then east to the east gate.
We were told to get the axe beaks from somewhere, I think, right? There was like...
Yeah, there'd be a stable at each gate.
Oh.
There's 3 gates.
Let's
Southwest, east, and north.
To the east.
East gate.
North gate. Yeah, pick up our axe beaks. I try to eye the one that's the fastest.
We remember how to ride these things, and we have some experience. You know.
Well, a lot more than the other guys.
Yeah. Would it like increase our animal handling? Maybe advantage on animal handling checks?
You almost
Since-
killed them last time.
No. We have more
They're probably afraid
kilometers.
of you now.
We got more kilometers
Yeah.
on axe beaks.
Yeah, we actually went back and got the 2 you guys almost killed, and those are the ones you guys are on.
I feel like it's Maximus metagaming as Jason.
Yes.
So you guys get to the east gate. The stable hand is there. He's like, you're Maximus and the miners?
Hey, he recognized us.
Yeah, you're the first people here this morning. It's early still, but kind of gathered you'd be heading out of this gate.
Guys, we're getting popular.
We had a reservation.
But you knew it was us and not someone else.
Didn't you hear about his stupid move last night?
Hey, you remembered me?
Hey,
He almost lost his other nut.
you were there?
No, it traveled. My
Did-
brother was there.
Did you see it?
I wasn't there.
What's your brother's name?
Yeah, your brother. What's his name?
Just give me one with Henry.
Oh, Henry.
So Henry saw my balls and told you about my balls.
Yeah.
So my balls is going viral.
Your balls were in Henry's mouth at one point.
I wouldn't say that, but he did see the spectacle that was.
Now my balls are in your mouth.
No.
Well, yeah.
You're talking about
You're
it.
talking about
Yeah.
I mean, Figuratively, maybe.
I appreciate it.
Did he say that he saw the spectacle or the testicle?
They're both.
Testicle spectacle.
It's a speck of a testicle. What's the spectacle?
Spectacle.
Anyways,
I'll take your fastest axe beak.
you'll take a large axe beak.
Yeah, it's the fastest.
Large for me, please. All right. Yeah.
I say just get
2 for him. Strap 1 to each foot.
We've met this guy before. The axe beak
I know.
handle.
Beak shoes?
Wrong gate. You were at Southwest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gate.
So what's this guy's name?
Here we go. Henry and
Henry Jr.
Robin.
Okay, so this is Robin at the
East.
north
gate.
North Gate.
do you like looking after birds, Robin?
Not really. It's a job.
That's why you picked that name?
No. I didn't pick my name.
But you're looking after birds.
I guess that kind of fits. Anyways, axe beaks. 5 of them. You have a note or something from Duvessa?
I don't think so.
Maximus must have it. You negotiated it, right, Maximus?
Did I have the note?
I don't remember a note. We were just told that we were on urgent business and we were going to borrow them on a one-way trip and leave them there.
All right.
You have a reservation. It must be in the reservation.
Yeah, I got a note that there was a group coming for axe beaks this morning. That was Maximus and the miners. That's kind of how I figured you were them. Yeah, it's okay.
Maximus could give you a deposit if you need it.
He could.
Yeah, he's got lots of money.
Yeah. He was throwing money around like nothing yesterday. Sometimes I think he's made of money.
Are you just speaking to yourself? You're just talking to
I'm
yourself
talking to
out loud.
I'm talking to Robin.
That's fine. I don't need a deposit. It's fine. I'm sure if I've got a note, there's a reason why you guys are here. Here are your axe beaks.
It'd be so easy
Thank
to
you.
steal these things.
We appreciate that.
Why would you talk about stealing them when I'm still here?
Oh no, I'm just saying it'd be easy
Well,
to
it's
give
not-
you a fake note.
But
our note is real.
But we didn't give him
This,
the note. The note
this
was
is
given
what
to
this
him
is what happens.
because
he's allowed to talk.
we helped with the goblin problem.
Right.
Now we're being asked to go help with another problem. So we're being assisted in traveling between towns.
But if we had a note
Maybe
sent
I'll
to
try the
him
other
by
one.
somebody else.
And I'm sure that it is a very official note that would not easily be forged. So it's probably not easy.
I'm gonna practice.
He like stares at you like just
Sorry for my friends.
take the axe beaks, go. I don't want to hear any more from you guys.
Thank you.
Good morning.
We won't
Goodbye.
be Robin from you.
I got it. That's a smoke level humor.
That was in character too. I got it.
See, Maximus, I teed it
I
up
need
for you.
2 people to roll a d20. Mike and Spencer.
Oh, great.
11.
That's 4 ones.
Fantastic. You guys exit Bryn Shander, leaving the great city behind you. As you exit, you notice that the air is substantially colder.
So nice.
Back on the road again.
Very, very nice.
The road's ahead of you.
Is there anyone else up? Is there bustle about the city? Is it still
I mean,
really
there's
quiet?
still people moving around. It's still pretty cold. It's morning, like the sun.
Like
Not that you can see it,
7,
but like
5. How early?
probably like 7.
Yeah. Okay.
So we were.
Oh,
here?
We were told like
Right there.
only a few hours or something, right? Is
Yeah,
that
it's
right?
about 6 hours by bird,
That's Easthaven?
and at least a solid 8.5
It looks like it's
10
not like a
hours.
main road.
It is a
Oh, it's
main
main
road.
road.
Oh, it's a
It's
main
called
road.
the Eastway.
Okay.
Every kilometer, there's a sign that says East Way, and we keep telling Quincy, "Oh, we're going north."
Eastway mile 1.
The wind-
Eastway mile 2.
The wind must have blown that sign around.
Just writing down content here, guys.
He knows the direction he needs to go, but he also won't tell us where he wants to go. So
No,
we have no reason to go.
so we're going north.
Yeah. We need to go north. I keep telling you guys, you're idiots. But I keep asking you why, and you. Because I said so. Right, this way over here.
All right, and we travel onward.
Whippersnapper.
How's the weather?
Young kids.
The weather outside is cold,
Frightful.
windy.
We've all committed now to bad humor.
I committed to that years ago. What are you talking about?
It's in his contract.
It's lightly snowing. The wind is blowing out of the north.
The wind knows where to go. Where to come from? No, it's going out of the north.
Exactly.
That means it's going south.
It's true.
Like your theory.
But you can smell the north now, though.
Oh, yeah, you can see. Can you smell it? That's where we're gonna go there. That's what the Charlatan Rock is cooking.
That's what the Charlotte Rock's cooking.
Your Charlatan Rock, yeah.
You guys head out. It's a fairly well-trodden path, but there is fresh snow on it. You guys make about an hour and a half. Not many people on the road. Quiet. What's the order of the party group?
I'll guide us.
I'll bring up the rear.
Well, pulling the shield. He's bringing
No,
up
he's
the
got
rear.
max speed. Unless you're
I'm riding my shield behind the axe.
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, last
like
time,
a chariot.
Last time we just used his axe beak as a pack mule, and then he just slid
I'll definitely
behind.
be in the back then, because he's gonna wipe out. I'll have to scoop him up.
Yeah.
No, it's a city.
He's, oh, so are you being dragged behind his axe beak or behind your own axe beak?
My own axe beak.
Oh my goodness.
I'll make some
he's a
really
chariot.
long reins with some rope and
Does it give you disadvantage on your animal handling?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Does it?
You should put spikes
It won't
on the
answer
edge.
that question
So you
until
like
you need to.
swing into people.
Until it's time to roll.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So where is everybody else? I've got the first and the last.
I'll go
Maximus is near the back.
I'll be 3.
That's
If he's 4 and 5, no, 4 and 5. Yeah.
I'm just inventing a new fangled form of transportation.
You can be in front of me because I'll be laughing and enjoying what you're doing, and Smoke would like that.
Well, as you're bouncing up and down on your balls on this axe beak.
No, I still have my circle pillow,
Oh.
donut pillow.
Is that inflatable?
No, it's just like
Feather.
feathered.
Oh.
Probably some straw.
I'll probably be
Center.
talking with Ponto about our plans for Turtlemaine, our Frozen Man event. That's coming up, Ponto. I mean, I got a good feel about Easthaven. I mean, we're gonna land some gigs. We're gonna make some real coin. I think I could even find a donor.
I thought we were going to North Haven.
Well, the town is called Easthaven.
Why the hell would you call a town East Haven if it's in the north?
Everything's in the north up here.
Yeah,
We still gotta go further north.
it's east in the north.
Huh?
Just like the directions to get to Chult, right? You know how to get to Chult.
Yeah, if you go far enough north, you end up going south. See?
There you go.
That was my logic.
You distracted him very well.
Another hour goes by.
Wait up,
You take a small break and feed your birds and try and warm up. Maybe Yeti makes like a magical fire just to kind of warm up a bit.
Go on around that.
Off in the distance. Too warm for me.
It's like you place it just beyond.
I gotta trudge through 6 feet of snow to get to it, and then it goes out.
Then it's another 10 foot that way.
He's running circles around.
But he's warm now.
See how you warmed up?
Oh, thanks, Andy, for warming me up.
You guys take a small break, continue on for about another hour and a half to 2 hours. About at this marker, you see a group of individuals coming towards you down the path, probably from Easthaven or maybe Goodmead or Dugan's Hole.
I'll probably have been creeping ahead of everyone so I didn't have to listen to Maximus, but now that there's potential threat coming, I'm going to back up so that
You're
I'm
going to
back,
slow down a
back
bit
with the
and just
group.
like
Yeah,
compress the accordion again.
yeah, just for safety.
You guys travel down the road. They're
Okay,
approaching.
They're approaching.
Hail!
We'll say
got enough
hail and
time.
well met.
You've
We'll
got enough
wave
time
to
if
the.
you want
Yep.
to talk first.
Anything for sale, friends?
And they'll kind of look up at you, and you'll notice that they're all probably about 4'11",
Short guys.
4'8", yeah, fairly short.
They're tall.
Yeti, could you imagine chasing your fire? They'd be under the snow.
They kind of post up as they're trudging through. Kind of all you see is just fur and just kind of like a little bit of their faces, and they're like,
Are they wide?
they're wider than humans.
Dwarves.
I'll just smile with my fangs. Big,
Toothy smile.
Toothy smile.
They're like, good morning. Going to Easthaven?
All right.
Oh, we're going north. Going to look after this.
By way of Easthaven.
What are they called? Droger?
Duragar.
Durugar. Go and I'll take care of this Durugar problem.
You see their eyes kind of narrow. Is there a problem?
So we've heard.
Not what I've
Do you
heard.
know of a problem with them?
No.
They're hoarding rocks and causing a ruckus.
A ruckus?
A ruckus.
A raucous?
There's a bit of a hootenanny.
They kind of just eyeing you off a bit. You can see, like, as they've approached, you can see there's about 6 of them traveling together.
We were told they're about your height and about your width.
And you kind of see them all kind of like start reaching for their sides, hands on their hip, and they're like, "We don't have any problems here. We're just coming to go sell our goods in Bryn Shander.
Yeah, what are you selling?
Are you
Just
folk?
ingot and ore.
Are you a Durugar?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, Ponto, you buy some ingots and ore. You can make stuff out of that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe we can get some good price. If we buy it from you now, you don't have to take it all the way to Bryn Shander to lighten your load.
You have to buy all of it.
We're gonna be You're gonna buy all of our.
No, I mean, even if we just buy a few, it still lightens your load.
Sure.
Are they walking or on sleds?
They were walking.
Okay. Do you know a Dorga?
We know of her.
Oh, okay.
They all know each other.
Dwarves all know each other.
On the other side of the world, I knew this dwarf named Bob. I don't know if you met him before. I know him.
Bob?
Bob the dwarf. He's a builder.
Was he one of those tall dwarfs?
No, never heard of Bob.
So you don't think there's any problem?
Haven't bothered us none.
Good to know. Maybe they're overreacting in Bridgend.
How do you know about who's sending you from Bryn Shander?
The town in general told us to go check and see what there's rumors of problems. That's all so far.
Just you and
Yeah,
4 other people?
we're just adventurers.
Oh.
We're actually a singing troupe.
I'm just headed to Chult.
Good
Do you know Miss Dubessa?
Duvessa?
Yeah, she has got a flowing blue gown with gold
Here we
trim.
go.
She's about 5'8" tall. A lot taller than you. So she might be hard to date. She'd have to lean over and it hurt her back after a while, but yeah, Mr. Bassa, she's a town leader. She's human. She's about 30 years old.
Oh my god.
He's got a bowl out for her.
Good to know.
Last name Shane. Anyway, she's giving us a bunch of money to go after all these Durga.
That was we got.
We're not getting paid.
No,
for
we're not
this.
getting paid for this.
We were literally just told to go see if there's an issue or what's going on.
Oh, I thought they were gonna go kill somebody. Maximus
Good to
usually
know.
get money for stuff like
Yeah,
that.
usually.
Wasn't it your newfound quest to help people that really spurred this on?
Yeah, your sword.
It is, but we got to go after
You forgot about that?
the big.
Went straight to killing people instead of helping people?
Yeah, but the bad
Whoa.
people.
Accusing these poor gentlemen that are traveling, selling against.
Easy now, Ponto. Easy.
Are these the ones, Ponto? No, what's good to know though is that the
See,
We're
like,
all friends here, Ponto. Just
they're
tone it
kinda
down
like,
a notch.
They're backing up, and they're like,
We're all arguing.
they're like, we're walking around this mess. Nope, we're not doing anything here.
sounds good.
We're
Good
gonna
day.
play it safe. The hands are on the hips.
Thanks for your
You
time.
can see,
I'm holding Ponto back. I'm just making sure he doesn't go loose cannon on smoke.
May the Frostmaiden be with you.
Sure, yeah. Stay warm, bye. And you can kind of see them slowly trudging, kind of like one of them every like 2-3 seconds. You see them kind of like turn their head to just check. They're not like literally walking backwards like some people do.
Well, that's interesting.
You didn't want to buy anything, Ponto? I mean, I've got some funds with your name on it.
Well, I
You
have
think
funds,
you have
though.
funds?
Yeah, you remember all that food that he bought last night?
It came out of the party loot. It's fine.
It was for the party.
I have a bunch of iron that I'm still working with.
Oh,
so,
you've got some.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
we just need to stop somewhere.
You, as
long enough
Maximus,
to
actually
work.
knew that because you met him outside of Black Iron Blades.
Right. I
The
didn't know
last
he had.
episode.
He got materials.
Yep.
Okay. I knew that.
Did you get the names Maximus?
The dwarves.
Yeah.
No.
Too late now.
Should I go chase after them?
Away we go. This way.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Progressing the plot. Over here. Right here.
And they could always give us fake names too. You know, like randomly generated names.
Could be Sleepy and
Dopey.
Dopey and
is angry,
Snorty or whatever.
sneezy,
Snorty.
sonority.
He's just
What
got
book are you
He's
reading?
got icicles coming up his nose.
Cracky and
Crack fiend.
Oh my goodness.
Twitchy and stabby.
messy.
I love it, Stabby.
Oh, that's great.
You guys continue going on for about another hour and a half to 2 hours, and you hit the crossroads. One road going north, one road going south.
Which way should we go, Quincy?
I've already.
Is there a signpost?
No.
Oh, but there's
just
definitely a
yeah.
crossroads.
Yep.
One road going.
You can see because like there's like these hills that kind of like gather towards the north.
We're gonna take the road that continues east.
Well, we just stay straight on this road because it's headed north, right? So we just stay straight on north.
We continue north.
Yes, continuing north.
And go
All right.
east.
You continue north and go east.
We should put a little rudder on the
I mean,
ship,
I'll roll for it if
so
you
you
want.
always
But
goes right to the east when you're trying to go north. We just face you north.
We just turn the map.
so we're always walking towards the map.
No, we're going this way. Quincy.
Oh, we're
It's a
going the wrong
straight
way
line.
now.
So you guys continue east.
Yep.
You notice the
That's the DM.
the mountains to the north. And as you kind of go for about another hour and a half or so, you see a giant, flat, frozen surface that you assume probably is a lake of some sort.
There's a lake in there.
We're halfway through our travel. No more than halfway through.
Oh yeah, we're way more than halfway.
Forgot about it.
There's a lake in there.
Yeah,
Giddy
locked
up.
in shore.
Giddy up.
All right.
There's a lake right there.
Oh, well, that's beyond Easthaven.
It's technically north of Easthaven.
We're going north. Yay!
Then how can we come across the lake if we're not even there yet?
We can see it.
We can see.
A
Oh,
flat
I thought we'd come
surface.
across the lake.
No, you have not.
All right, we see the lake.
You can see there's like this dotted line.
Mm.
We have Gord would enhance.
There's a
Enhance.
dog.
Zoom in and enhance. There we go. I think we gotta. Can't we just do it CSI style and just 3D? Nope.
Oh,
What?
what? That
Nope.
was the wrong
Nope.
mouse button.
Yep. Well, everything's upside down right now.
The mouse
Now
button.
you see?
Now I gotta turn it around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good though. That's awesome.
That's good enough. Yeah, that's great right there. So you guys are like through the crossroads for another hour and a half, and then you come to like starting this. You can see the hills are on the one side of the west side of the lake, and it's kind of surrounding the lake, and you can see the flat expanse. It seems to go on for forever. And in the distance, you see small specks of light in the midst of snow and wind that moves. You continue on. Let's go. It's cold.
What time of day is it now?
You've been riding for about 5 hours now.
Yeah, my bill is getting a little frozen, stiff. I need to get off this bud.
His pillow is getting stiff.
Yep.
You
The moisture in your pillow is freezing. That's what it is.
The moisture in his pillow.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys arrive. Sprawled in front of you is a somewhat high wall, bricked up around the outside of this city. It looks fortified. It looks solid. Looks worn. You can see people as they're kind of coming and going from the outside, maybe heading around the wall to the lake. There's people milling about in the front here. You can see there's guards in front. You guys approach the gates. Kind of fall into line. Same order.
Is there any guards at the gate?
There
Is it
is.
the same?
Maximus.
Yeah.
Take the lead, man.
All right. As leader of this troop, I shall take the lead.
You're doing what I told you, which is good. That means you're in the right position.
That means I'm following.
You're following my
I'm following
orders
your
to take the lead,
instructions.
so that's good. Good job, Maximus. Team player.
Hey, young man, can you let us in?
Absolutely, old timer.
Thank you.
Yep. Just you go. What you guys doing here?
I'm just shaking my head at Maximus. Just Quincy's told us.
We're headed north.
We came on the suggestion of the leadership of Bryn Shander.
Oh, didn't know they cared about us so much.
Well, we aren't that important to them.
Yeah, we heard that there was some trouble. Do you have
They're probably
Reports?
just trying to get rid of us.
No, we're fine. Great. Couldn't be better.
What about the little people causing problems?
Yeah. No.
I mean, I just take
How
care
tall
of
are you?
He's shorter than you.
What kind of services are available in this town?
Oh, we've got
the wet trout. We were told about.
lots of things here. We've got a great tavern called the Wet Trout, kind of at the northeastern side of this place.
Yeah, everything better
Town
in
hall is
the
kind of
north.
close to the place. There was a ferry service, but it's kind of locked in ice right now, so it ain't doing much. The White Lady Inn's here. Nice place to meet. Ronaldo talks your face off. Don't talk to him unless you feel the necessary need. I'm assuming you need places to put your axe beaks. Stables are, you come in and then they're off to the right hand side about 2 blocks in.
These are rentals from Bryn Shander. Is that where we would
Please
return them to?
bring them there. Yep.
Okay.
Who do we see at the stables?
You see Max.
Max?
Yep.
That's a good name.
Is he related to Robin?
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
About, what was his brother's name again?
Henry.
Henry.
Henry and Robin, the brothers.
Do you know John?
Yeah.
Yeah, what does he do?
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. Fuck's wrong with you guys?
I ask myself that often.
I'm just old.
No need to explain. I get it. It's all good.
Okay, so we should go to the stables
Yeah, the
first.
stables. Yep. Like I said, 2 blocks in to the right-hand side. Town hall's down the main road. You can't miss it. Group of 4 buildings all together. Wet trout's all the way at the opposite side. Anything else I can help you with?
That's great, thank you.
You've been here before?
Nope.
Kate, have fun.
Not much to do.
Have
around
fun.
The
here.
wet trout's opposite of the town hall.
What does that mean?
Have fun. See you later. Great to know you guys. The wet trout is at the
But I wonder if there's
northeast
anything we
side.
should know about this place.
Well, we can find out at tavern.
Hey, Ponto, do you think there's anything important that we should know about this place?
There's probably a couple things
Yeah?
important that you should know
Probably
about
nothing
the place.
that we need to worry about immediately,
No,
right?
No, absolutely not. Nothing that we need to say in front of the guy that's letting us into the town.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Have a
off to
great
the
time.
stables.
We can't tell you everything. See ya.
Bye.
So we just wander in with our bags of money jingling at our side.
What?
We don't know any better, so that's what we
where,
do.
That's where your bag of monies are?
Honey, I am just jingling everywhere, Ponto.
They
Just a
look
clear
like smoked
plastic bag.
nuts there and every other day.
Ding dong, ding ding dong.
I mean, the only person that would have knowledge about this place would be Ponto.
Mm-hmm.
But he hasn't told anybody.
Nope.
Again, a you problem, not a me problem.
It's okay, I got all Ponto's money.
You won't soon.
Let's go to the wet.
You can walk into, as you walk into the town, you can see the buildings are run down. They're not in great shape. You notice that the roads are all snowed in. People look a little rougher here.
What's the temperature inside the city walls?
Cold. Just as cold as the outside of the walls.
Okay. Okay.
In fact, it's awful, actually, because it's coming right off the lake here.
Ooh.
That would suck.
It does. That's why you see people walking quickly.
Okay, let's quickly make our
Hoods
way
up.
to the stables.
Hands in the pockets.
Mm.
Okay, well, let's go.
Do we see other people walking around?
Yeah, there's other people milling about.
I'll say, hail and well met.
And he kind of like, you see a couple people look up and they kind of like step away from you. Yeah, what?
Just greeting.
Good
day.
Good day. You kind of see their hands kind of just like slowly.
Do you like music?
They all like music, and they're like just kind of like eyeing the 5 of you up.
You should
on
go to Prince
axe
Shanda.
beats.
They have a really good performance there.
Good to know. I'm sure it's just as good as
Smoke,
the wet trout.
you're supposed to be my hype man.
No, Eris is better than anything you've heard, I promise.
I'm sorry, Max. She's so good.
Yeah.
This is what puts food on the table.
See you later, guys.
No,
Good. See you.
But you put the food on the. You pay for the food on the table.
Yeah, what do you think earns that money for that food?
The adventuring is the main money earning that we do as a group. Remember? We used to do that before this
but-
whole waste of time.
No, we've been earning money with our songs.
No.
Sure.
We may have to find a different direction now.
Yeah. We need one direction.
I think Air should be the.
One Direction.
I think Air should be the lead band at Frozen. It should be Frozen Woman.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Frosty woman.
Frosty Woman. She's sweaty woman.
Sweaty frosty woman.
See lights on the fronts of the buildings, but they're kind of dim and worn out. You see signs kind of plastered on the front of each of them as you continue along the roads.
What does the sign say?
Keep your pockets or your pouches.
All of them say that?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Did
They say
This
pull it up
place
exactly.
doesn't seem as happy-go-lucky as some of the other towns we've been
There's
to.
a sign that says we're gonna get pickpocketed here.
I tried.
You're the perceptive
It says,
one.
"Watch thy
Are you not
pouch."
Sort of.
I grab
Picking
my
up
pouch
on-
and I hang onto it with my hands.
Your nuts?
Your nutsack?
I put it right down by my nuts.
I'm gonna swap my Charlatan rock with my money. So my thigh
So
rock
your
is now
thigh rock
my
is
pocket
your
rock.
outside rock.
Yeah,
And
my
your
money.
inside rock is
Your pocket rocket?
Yeah, my
pocket
pocket rock.
rocket's rocking on the outside.
Thinking about putting my money in my donut, but then I might forget it's there. And it'd be bad.
The coins are gonna squish.
Exactly.
And I'm
And
not.
then you're gonna have to get off and it's gonna be like,
Pinched.
yeah.
I'm squeezing my cattail, my magic cattail, so nobody can take it. It's the only things of value I have.
I'll just put my coin purse. I'll loop it over my neck.
Oh,
Nothing could
Look
get
like-
over
Because nothing-
your, could
I-
go
nothing-
over your face.
I'd
Without losing.
see it leave if it
Exactly.
crossed over my neck.
you gonna tuck it into something?
Until they just cut it.
And then it falls down.
Nobody's.
So you see signs on the outside of buildings as you continue along the main road towards the stables.
Bag of holding.
You got a bag of holding. Nobody else has a bag of holding.
You can steal the bag of holding.
Sure they could.
What if we put everything in the bag of holding and put the bag of holding in my groin?
Let Meg Ryan have it?
Meg Ryan?
Yeah.
What?
What the fuck?
What?
What
a reference
90s
that
rom-com
nobody got, I
reference
don't-
are you going for here?
That's what you just said.
Put the bag of holding in
In my groin.
In my
Meg
groin.
Ryan.
Oh my god.
Jesus, I was trying to find like Sleeplessly in Seattle or
Yeah.
what are you getting at
I
here?
was thinking that scene where she fakes an orgasm. I'm like,
That's instantly where you go.
all I really know of Meg Ryan.
What's that one, the Billy Crystal one? What's that called?
That's
Oh my goodness.
Nope. Not partaking
throw
in any.
Billy from the train.
Okay, we're off track.
Yeah.
Let me
What
tell
have
you.
you
You're
done?
going down the main road.
Now I need to know what that movie's
you can
called.
Turn
I'm
to the
playing
right,
with the
you see the
cattail.
stables. There's a couple of animals in there. There's some goats.
When Harry met Sally.
I'm gonna
So
leave
you
my
guys turn.
I'm gonna leave my axe beak in the
Goat.
thing, but I might look and sneak into the goat pen.
Is Max here?
Yeah, he's like, hey, how's it going, guys? Oh, wow. There's 5 of you. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't know that we were coming?
Nope. No idea.
Well,
Dropping off your axe speaks.
yeah, we're
To stable them.
we're gonna stable them. But
How long are you gonna be here?
let's
These are staying with you. They're property of Bridgehander.
Oh.
yeah, from Robin.
I thought.
Sure.
I'm surprised you're not trying to sell them, Maximus.
His brother's Henry.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So,
This is a
your name is
Maximus of the
Okay.
Miners.
My name is...
My
Yeah, how long I've waited for someone to do that reference.
we need Nick here with the fat shady or the wine shady.
White sheep?
It's okay, he'll never listen to this, it'll be fine.
Fat White Katie.
Yeah. Oh, nice to meet you, Maximus and the miners.
My name is Smoke.
Oh, so his name's Maximus and the miners?
Yes.
I don't know,
Yes.
is that your last name?
Yeah, and the Miners is his last name.
Maximus the miners
Yeah. No, Maximus
I think your
And the
middle name
Miners.
is And.
and the Miners.
and the miners?
Yeah. It's foreign. You
Oh,
know?
okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, nice to meet you, Maximus. Thanks for returning the birds from Bryn Shander safely. We appreciate the care and time you took. Yeah, you have some. Did they give you rations for the birds?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
stuffing my face with like the
Bird
The
seed.
birds?
You got bird seed
We
going on.
fed them rations on the way.
trying to whistle.
Okay. Appreciate that you took care of them. They all look like they're in decent shape.
While they're talking, can I sneak into the ghost?
Probably
pen?
need a.
You can roll a stealth
probably
check.
need a good
Can you here sign this paper?
That's gonna blow
I'll
me right
distract him while he's doing this. Sign this paper so that it proves that we return them to you in good working order.
And he'll grab the piece of paper and like look at it. What's written on it?
A comment card.
No, I'm just saying, sign the paper that says these axe beaks were returned to Easthaven with Max in good working order.
No
On this
damage.
date.
No notice damage.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6.
He's like, hey, fuck off, get out of the pen. Stay out of the animals.
Smoke down.
But the goats.
You fuck one goat.
Thank you for returning them. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll get the paperwork. I'm sure the town speaker has
I just
something,
need a
so
signature.
He just writes an X. Happy?
Hey, if that's what Max writes says and that's kind of cool. you
Sure,
know?
yeah.
Maybe I should change my signature to that.
Or you're just doing this to learn how Max would sign a...
Yeah.
Maybe his father is Elon Musk. He named him X.
It's Max. Okay.
Max the Spat.
Appreciate.
Max. X Max the Spot.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for bailing me out of my joke.
Yeah. We're gonna lose listeners at this rate.
It's so bad.
You guys drop off the axe beaks, kind of take off back to the south or north to the main road. Which way you going?
Do we want to go to the inn? Do we want to go to the
I'm
pub?
going to
City Hall.
Get some rooms, maybe.
Yeah, we got town hall, we got inn, we got pub.
Town Hall is where we might learn what the problems are.
Yeah, let's hit the town hall first.
Did he say where the White Lady Inn was?
I'm
The one
going
on
to
the main
the inn.
street?
It's on the water's edge.
I'm going to the inn.
So
Okay.
you're going to the White Lady Inn.
Oh, here we go. Split the party.
What's everybody else doing?
I like the Town Hall idea.
Yep.
Going to the town hall.
We're going town hall.
We're here to help people, so...
Well, we gotta at least check in.
I'll stick with Quincy.
Okay, well,
Maximus, I'm going to need some money from you to pay
At
for
the
everything.
inn, though? Why don't you guys go... Why are you going to the inn? What do you want to do there?
You're gonna get us rooms.
We don't know if we're staying here for how long, or...
Yeah, we gotta find out from the town hall how long our stay is gonna be, then we'll know when we go to the inn. Come on, Quincy. We got an order to things. First things first.
And if we go to the inn and someone's rented all the rooms, then what do we do?
I sip at the goats.
Smoke can keep you warm.
Again, if we go to the inn and all the rooms are taken, what are we going to do?
Well, we couldn't go back to Bryn Shander even if we wanted to. It's getting late.
That's what I mean.
So,
I'm sure that the speaker will be able to house us somewhere if there's no
Yeah.
at the inn.
If we go to the inn, we can get up in the morning, go see the speaker in the morning.
but what if this is a pressing matter that needs our attention tonight?
Did it look like it was a pressing matter when we talked to the guard at the front gate?
He doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud, you guys are dense.
I check my pockets, make sure my money's still. Make sure my money.
Which bucket are you...
Well, I have it hanging around my neck now, right?
You notice that nobody's kind of walking around you guys? You check?
Up till now, we've been on the birds, too.
Okay, let's go to the freaking city hall.
Avoiding people to make sure they don't run into me.
So you guys
Town
are
hall.
heading to...
We've convinced Quincy to go to the town hall.
Alright, sounds
Can
good.
I see that cattail thing?
No.
Invisible mage hand.
You try to swipe it?
Just playing with it.
Oh,
Tink, tink, tink.
Smoke needs to make a check.
Do we need to do
Because it's moving?
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
It's an intelligence check.
Oh, here we go.
Saving throw. And he's going to be the same thing anyways.
Well, 5 plus.
No.
My intelligence is probably -3.
Instantly, you're like, huh?
Oh.
Did you see it move?
I do that chittering sound when cats see the birds.
as you guys are walking through the town, and he's making this weird noise, and people are like, what the fuck's going on there?
Oh, we just got him neutered.
It's not entirely false.
People are giving you a larger berth now.
Good. I'm looking intimidating too. I'm trying to stay big and scary.
You want to make an intimidation roll?
Just a general
Or just
intimidating of.
General.
No, I'll do a roll.
General intimidation.
I'm walking
general.
in front of him doing the same thing.
Okay, I got a 6.
You look like you're about to shit yourself.
Yeah.
Really.
Probably keep people away. Maybe.
Also works.
Yet you had too many good guys.
Yeah.
Also
You're on that
keep
axe
people
pick a
away.
little too long.
Been holding them good berries in.
Must have drove one up in you.
So you guys see the town hall. Oh, I should pull it up.
Give us a map.
Well, I'll bring you guys over to the 10 towns. The map for Easthaven. Slide to your.
There she is.
This is a big place, eh?
It is just as big as Bryn Shander.
Whoa.
You're getting good with the backwards mouse business there.
Well,
pretty
it's
good.
upside down mouse.
No, it's
Pretty
not.
good.
Well, I turned my mouse around.
Because
Because otherwise I'm screwed.
Oh,
Or
he's.
else it's upside down.
I'm doing it like this.
Oh, you're the one doing
pretty
it.
good.
I thought he was doing it.
No.
Okay.
So everything mostly on
The
water.
wet trout is way over in the corner.
Way.
The shitty thing is the inn and the tavern are like the other side of the town from each other.
Yeah.
So at the end of the night, you gotta walk in the cold, right on the water,
Yeah.
fall into the lake.
Well, it's frozen. It's frozen. You're gonna fall in.
It's stuck to the lake.
Crack your head on the lake.
Just keep the lake to your left.
No, right.
Hey, there's a ferry over there.
If you're coming home from the pub, you gotta keep the water on your
Which way are
right.
we going?
Why don't we just take the ferry?
Right now we're coming
The
this
ferry
way.
is.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
iced
when we're
in.
leaving the pub,
Oh,
going
excuses,
to the
excuses.
It's your point of view, Maximus. Right now
Yeah.
we keep it
Depends
over
if your mouse is upside down or not.
That's correct. Well, that hurts when my mouse is upside down.
Okay.
So you guys walk down the main roads. You see people passing left and right. You see the same sign posted almost about every building down the main road that says "Watch thy pouch." People are giving you wide berths. On occasion, people get pretty close. Are you all right? Oh God!
That's his poo face.
Yeah.
He wants his
Poopy.
pouch too much. And that's
He's the
enough.
dwarf named Poopy.
On occasion, people kind of get closer. They're just like moving through, not through you guys, but closer, like within a couple feet. So
Named Constipadius.
You better keep an eye on your big money pouch, Maximus. You got
Say
all
that
that
out
money.
loud?
Oh, yes, he does.
Do you say
Yeah,
that?
that's
out loud?
what
Yeah.
Smoke would do.
You see like 3 or 4 people just all turn and just look at you guys and just kind of eye you up and down.
Don't
as
lose
you're-
that pouch, Maximus. The sign says you should be watching it right now. Not put it around your neck.
You fucker.
He's oblivious.
Here, Smoke, I'll let you hold it, and I'll minor illusion the money, and I'll give it to Smoke.
I'll grab it and there's nothing
No,
there.
I just tuck it into, like...
You handed it to me. There's nothing there.
You have to explain that.
Like,
This is a
robes.
podcast.
I don't
Like,
have robes. I've got a loincloth.
You've got winters on. Like it's cold.
Yeah. I put that. I'll hand.
You said hand me.
No,
so hand
sleight
it.
of hand it into his robes or his
Jacket.
jacket,
Okay.
so that if anyone is watching, they see the handoff.
Well, there's people watching.
Yeah. So here's the handoff. Here, Smoke.
How come you still have one around your neck?
Would you have the intelligence to pick that up?
It's minor illusion, so it
Yeah.
made it look like it was moving. Now it's not here anymore. Because
Would Smoke have the intelligence to pick
yeah,
that up?
you can roll on my minor
I think I'm
illusion.
gonna roll a
I
natural
think you
20.
should do a sleight of hand.
I can roll sleight of hand.
absolutely.
Sleight of hand.
So would this be an investigation?
I
or
will
perception?
happily do it.
What do you have
Intelligence saving throw.
what is the check for minor illusion to
It's-
see through it?
Yeah, I was just
I
looking
think
at
it
it.
is an intelligence.
I'm pretty sure it's an intelligence
Just a
check.
straight
It's-
intelligence check.
Successful intelligence investigation check.
Investigation. Okay.
Which is
They're both
Against-
-1.
Yeah. A DC of what?
My spell save DC,
17.
which is 14.
Okay.
Maximus, you're funny. You obviously still have all the money around your neck. This is just an illusion.
Hey, let's go to the town hall.
Okay. To add to matters,
I don't know. You're gonna blow your big wad over there.
I did a 12 for the sleight of hand. So
Yeah. No.
yeah.
I did 17. I think it's the first
Look
time I've
smart.
ever beat you in any kind of
it's the
check.
first time you've beaten me in a
Ever.
check.
And it's intelligence.
Now, Smoke, we don't want to let everyone know where the money is at.
Can I
This-
spark up the lightning gauntlet and punch Smoke in the leg? Just
Yeah.
give him the worst Charlie horse
Roll
that he's
for
ever
an
had.
attack with advantage because he doesn't know it's coming.
While I'm talking.
Please, natural 20.
17
Please, natural 20.
17 plus
No,
6.
you have to roll with advantage.
No, 17 plus 6, 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is.
For 5 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of thunder damage.
There goes the temporary hit points. There goes his temporary hit points.
You hear
Yeah, I
this
didn't put those in.
crunch as you get smoked in like
Did he get smoked?
the calf.
Smoke him.
Just in the
I
back
turn
of the
around
calf.
and I look right
And
over
this-
his head.
Yeah.
the
I don't
shock
see any
goes
like-
up your leg.
Oh, who did that?
Oh, as like the lightning disperses into your leg and travels up like.
Should have hit him in the nut.
Is anyone else that's viewing this?
They
see?
can see the spectacle going on. Yeah.
What the hell is happening here? People are falling apart.
Smoke.
What the
Just,
Who was that?
just.
My mama
Frostmaiden?
my mama never told me to swear. Oh.
I'm already at the city hall talking to this.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Getty's plowed ahead. He turns around. He's like, "Where the fuck did you guys go?"
I'm just waiting at the
No, I'm with him.
entry
Okay.
to the city hall, just shaking my head. These fucking guys, where are these guys?
Well, just hide your money at the inn, then, Maximus.
Okay. But keep a low profile. Don't blab it out loud for everyone to know.
All right, we have no money.
8 more guys are what?
What idiot would say they have no
I
money?
was just kidding.
That you have no money. So outside of the town hall, you see Yeti and Quincy waiting for you. You see a couple other people just kind of like.
I'm sure
Crappy.
I'm sure they have a
You
bucket
see people
inside
backing up a little
somewhere.
more.
I limp over to him.
What happened?
We're not feeling very good since we came here. I got a leg cramp.
The door is on the west side of the building as you approach it.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum are here.
All right.
You open the door.
Yeah,
Walk in.
go. Let's go.
In front of you is a pair of guards.
Did you just lick your keyboard?
I'm blowing on it.
You need to wait like
My,
for
my
5
touch,
seconds.
my touchpad is going crazy.
I hear that's the cleanest thing in the world, eh?
There, now it's clean. No, my touchpad's not gonna go fucker.
You're not gonna what?
Not gonna go all fucker.
Okay.
Going liquor.
So you see a pair of guards standing at attention on the inside of the door as you walk in. You notice that there is a great...
Look at I don't want to know what that keyboard is seeing.
This is only my D&D computer. I don't use it for anything, for any
Tell
extracurricular activities.
so wonderful.
I use the big monitor at home when I need to look up something important.
Look up something.
For high resolution,
I
right?
need that 4K shit. None of this.
As you walk into the town hall, sweet Moses.
He's here.
Sweet Moses.
That was my friend back on the Rihanna named Sweet Moses.
Quincy, sorry.
What is he doing here?
Oh. Ray, look what you've done.
I'm so sorry.
You walk into the building. There's a great tapestry on a rug in front as you walk in. There's a pair of stairs that go up immediately.
I'm just gonna
You have boots on.
No, but my claws. I need to
Okay.
stretch on the carpet.
Sure. You make biscuits. You feel better about that?
Make biscuits.
Hey, like little cat
Need,
biscuits.
need.
Okay.
He's making biscuits.
You see a couple people off to the north and the south of you. Are kind of quietly talking amongst themselves. Again, like I said, there's a pair of stairs that go up to the upper floor. And in front of, to the north side of the stairs, there is a desk and a gentleman standing behind it. Can I
We
help
approach
you?
the desk.
Yeah, can I help you guys?
Hello, good sir. My name is Maximus, and this is my crew, Maximus and the Miners.
My name is Smoke.
Who are you?
I am Leaf. I just am the attendant here at Town Hall. Can I help you guys with something?
We're here to help you.
We've been sent by Devessashane of Brinshander.
Oh, okay. I'm sure the speaker knows. If you guys like staying here, or do you want to just wait a second and I can get a runner?
Back tonight.
Well, we'd like to speak with the speaker.
All right, Deneth, he can. I'm sure he's got some time today. Do you guys want to wait around, or?
You got some coffee? We could, just
No.
sit around and have a coffee.
No,
Do you provide anything
no.
in the lobby here?
We don't have any money to give you.
Didn't ask for any money. Do you guys want to wait here till an appointment opens, or do you want to give me 10 minutes so that I can either tell you got to wait an hour, or it's going to be tomorrow?
Okay.
Sure. We're here just in regards to the Derogar problem.
All right, that's well above my pay grade. I don't know anything.
That
about
might
it.
affect-
Yeah, you can send a runner. We'll wait here.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. And he looks over at one of the guards and kind of just motions over. You leave the post of the door behind you guys as they walk over. You see Leaf scratch out a note, kind of fold it, and say, just if you could take this upstairs to Nat, that'd be great. And you see the guard go up the stairs to the north side, open the door, close the door. 5-10 minutes goes by. You guys just standing in front of the desk.
Mr. Peddle.
Have you heard anything about problems with dwarves? Dark dwarves? Deep dwarves?
I mean, other than there's been some robberies around town, but
In the town.
yeah, I mean, but
Is that why there's all those signs all over the place?
I mean, no. Okay, you guys are obviously not from here. Please keep your coin purses tucked away, unless you'd like to be relieved of them.
I check to make sure I still got
He
mine.
needs to be relieved right now. You should see his face outside. Anyways, what, is there a lot of theft here or something?
a long time ago, this place was kind of like run by thieves, and we didn't really want to take anybody's command over us. Unfortunately, with the winters like this, we kind of had to fall in line, but we pay homage to our roots by allowing pickpocketing.
So it's not illegal?
Nope.
I try to pickpocket.
Just smacks you in the head.
I pickpocket smoke without him knowing.
You can roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
Guidance.
You got to be more on point with that. So.
That's 5.
No.
Well, I might have
I
got
smack your
something.
head.
Hey, that's not illegal.
What are you doing?
I go around the other side.
The reach around?
I give him the reach around.
While these guys are
with the other
distracting Maximus, Quincy's gonna try and
Why?
take
I'm
his-
not distracted. He's doing stuff to him, not
Yeah,
me.
and you're watching it.
Oh, brother.
I
that's
use my
advantage?
invisible mage hand and try and grab his coin pouch.
Around his neck,
Yeah.
it's like inside his shirt.
So? I lift it over his head.
If he rolls a nat 20, is it possible?
Sure, you can roll. I guess it would be sleight of hand. It still has to be sleight of hand regardless.
But it has to be versus me.
An 8.
Yeah, no.
You get up to his chest, you're just rubbing his boob.
I'm just grabbing
Maximus, you feel this hand. And
No, you don't know who's doing it. It's
you
invisible.
feel like this cat paw at your chest, and you're like, "This
I'm like-
is really weird. Like,
It's
I
not to
might
me.
need to see a doctor."
And I'm gonna smack him in the face a couple times.
When he looks
Smack,
down,
smack.
whack.
I take a few steps back.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna pickpocket
The flies in here.
Quincy.
This is great. I got my.
Everyone's just like,
Who's on third?
Who's on first?
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
actually doing that? No.
No.
5-10 minutes goes by, and you see the guard return from upstairs. He kind of leans over and just kind of like just stares at all of you and kind of puts his hand to the side, just whispers something into Leaf's ear.
Leafs?
Leaf, like L-E-I-F. Leaf.
But who's that?
The guy at
He's
the
the
desk.
town hall
Oh,
guy.
the desk guy.
Yeah.
He's a Viking.
He's like, "Oh, thanks, man. We got a spot in about 2 hours. Do you want to wait or come back? It's entirely up to you."
We'll be right back. We'll be back in an hour and a half.
Sure, sounds great.
Right? Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we can hit the white lady in for an hour.
Yeah.
You can hit the white lady for an hour. All right.
Tap that white lady.
Well, they have beer on tap?
So you guys exit. The weather is still blowing in from the north, carrying the cold and the snow as well. Close the door. Head back out.
Now I'm worried about all my shit.
Maybe we should divide up our coins into different pockets so
Are you
that
talking about this out in the middle of the
I'm
road?
talking that privately to my
in
friend.
the middle of the road.
No, in the lobby before we leave the.
With like 3 or 4 other people in the
I
room.
thought you just said we
Two
were outside. We were
guards.
leaving.
No, we're doing it as we walk down the street with hands of coins. We're being like,
5 for you, 5 for you.
so if I put this in this pocket and this in this pocket, and
Above board, separate from the game, out of character. Is that clear enough?
Perfect.
We could, as people, decide.
I'm gonna keep my punch in my
Word
pocket and out
at
of the way.
a time.
Crouched over and no one's fucking touching me because time I crouched the old man who wouldn't have any fucking valuables anyway. And then
What would you like to talk about, Jason?
I just said maybe we should divide up our coins into different pockets.
I'm not giving you fuck all.
I'm not saying
It's a
do
good
your own coins.
It's
I'm
a
not
good
saying-
idea, and you have a lot of pockets in the inside of your.
Yeah, I've got this secret pocket over here, and I've got this, zipper portion of my cape.
That you notice is open right now.
I go through all my stuff.
Oh shit!
Maybe we go to the inn and we get the room. We all get in the room. We really figure this out at the inn. Make sure we got all our shit.
Can I just check all my stuff right now?
Okay.
Right on the middle of the
Yeah, so
street.
you gave it to me at the breakfast table.
Still in
Yeah.
town hall.
Trap in.
Okay. But you didn't notice till you were outside.
We gotta be safe. We gotta be fast. We gotta be serious.
We screwed.
Oh, fuck no.
We get to the inn.
Always serious.
We buy some rooms. Then we figure this shit out.
That
That's
sounds
what
like
my plan is
your
from
plan,
the
Quincy.
Why can't I just check my pack before I leave
Sure.
town hall?
Because you didn't know until we left.
Yeah, he didn't know. till
I
he
didn't
left.
say I left yet.
But what's the reasoning for checking your stuff?
Because now I know that
He was
it's
just told that
legal.
it was legal to
It's legal to pickpocket. Now I'm gonna check my stuff.
You notice that your pouch or your cape has been opened
hmm
by about
So I check
6
the most
inches.
important things like my costumes,
still there.
my clothes,
Yep.
my adventuring gear, my bedroll,
Yep.
my
What's adventuring? Explorer's pack?
my dagger, my longbow, my lute, my pan flute.
You notice your dagger's missing.
Oh. They done dagger
my
you.
paper,
Gone.
all of my paper.
Nope.
All your reviews?
Oh, the reviews. Fuck, you know that was me that took that shit.
Are my comment cards?
Still there.
Oh, damn.
Your memoirs.
I rolled for it.
All his
Okay,
music.
You're very fortunate.
Okay, my
All your memoirs are gone.
pitons.
Still there.
Uh,
Everything else is still there. You're missing a dagger and paper.
This is why I keep my inventory in a private Google Doc that he can't see.
Okay, so paper and my dagger.
Chat GPT's probably been looking in there.
Hey,
Nope. Don't need to. I just need to ask you. Something's been missing. Go through your inventory right now. I've already rolled dice for every one of you.
Oh, really?
Oh no!
Okay, I put 0.
No, you don't have a dagger. You still have some paper.
Oh, I thought you took all my paper.
No.
Well, how much paper is missing?
Half.
Okay.
Max was you need
A smart thief never takes all of the things.
Hmm.
It's too easy to figure out.
to take better care of your things. Like this.
Okay, well, what can we do here?
I wouldn't know if
I
I was missing something if it was stolen. Walk around, giant backpack, tools hanging.
yeah, I got
everywhere.
shit everywhere too.
I have, thread. I have a sewing kit with
Yeah.
thread.
You're gonna take time
I'm
in the middle
gonna-
of the street.
Why am I in the middle of the street now?
Because you won't come to the inn.
I'm walking to the inn already.
Alright, let's go to the inn. I'll take time in the inn.
And if anybody gets close, I got my invisible side hand is always out, always ready.
Quincy, if it's any time to fight, it's now. Continuously till we get to the inn.
So you guys
I got thunderclap.
head thunderclap. That's what you call your farts.
Yeah, that's my spell, thunderclap.
That's where it comes from.
Crap.
The ass cheeks coming together.
As the axe cheeks come together, the thunderclap.
Like chitty
So you
chitty bang
guys,
bang.
you guys head towards back towards the east gate, or the west gate actually, but back towards the east way. You stop in between the next set of houses. You go north, straight to the water. You notice that the ice goes seemingly for a couple miles before you see little bits of water moving in the middle.
Hmm.
You can see a couple boats dragged up onto the ice about a mile out.
hmm But it's not frozen all the way across.
It's not frozen all the way across.
The Frostmaiden is benevolent. She didn't freeze the whole thing.
Hey, I had a thought.
I'm at the inn now.
And you make some skates when you stick it on the bottom of a boat and you put the sail up and you can like sail on skates on a boat.
Have we got somewhere to sail to?
I don't know, it's just...
We could steal some of like Toga's sled runners.
Boy, you guys and your ideas. You should write
You're
some of those.
walking and talking.
I'm at the
you're
inn while
walking
these
and
guys are talking.
Write some of those ideas down. You know.
You got some paper?
Guys,
Ooh, too soon.
I do have paper, and it's very precious to me. I don't think I have any to spare.
You've had like 2 major losses in the last couple campaigns. Eh? Paper and your dad.
Wow!
Which one's worse?
Oh! I have to deal with this every week? Man, it's a good thing I have
About
thick
another
skin.
10, 15 minutes goes by, and you see kind of a weird, old-looking building, grayish outside, with a good-sized porch, in scrawled
just like me.
lettering. It says "The White Lady Inn." Also on the side of this building is "Watch Thy Pouch." Guys walk in.
Yep.
They should have just named the town Watch Thy Pouch. Then it's everywhere.
I'm ready to leave this town now, I think.
Um,
Fuck these people. If they all die...
before we go in, is there
Yeah.
any dog sleds parked outside?
No.
Okay, then before we go in, I think I'm gonna take my needle and thread and I'm gonna sew up the side of my garment bag cape, and just so that it's loosely stitched together.
Okay.
I don't leave. I leave without him. I go in.
It's okay. Maximus likes to come in a little later, make an entrance.
Sure, yeah. So Yeti walks in. I'm assuming the rest
go
of you
in.
follow.
Lock the door.
As we're going in, Quincy, in his wisdom, is going to reach in, making sure no one's watching him when he's doing it, and pull 10 gold out of his coin pouch and palm it. And then
Have it in his
in his
prison
palm.
wallet?
No, it's in his palm so that when he goes to pay, he doesn't have to reach for his coin pouch so no one sees where it is.
Okay. So there's really only one person in front of this. As you walk in, there's like a couple chairs in the corner. There's no real fireplace to be seen. It's kind of run down. You see an older lady at the front. Exactly. She kind of looks up. She kind of looks up from her needle point, and she's like, "Oh, didn't realize you had guests.
You're
What can I do for
Ronaldo.
you?" No, I'm not Ronaldo. Just follow your ears. You'll find him somewhere talking about that damn lady.
Are you the white late? Oh, I'm not there yet.
Oh, that's
You're not there.
You're not there.
No, he's always talking about some old, the lady about the lake and drowned husband.
Like a
that
ghost?
business. Yeah, that's the thing.
Is that what this place is named after?
No, it was
Who's the white lady?
kind of named after the White Lady, but you've never heard of the White Lady? No? Oh,
Never
okay.
have.
It's about a story about a lady who died and haunted her husband as her husband stole goods from the town and went out to the lake and saw a ghost and dropped all of his goods. Hence the White Lady.
So all the stuff is out there in the lake.
That's what the rumors say. Anyways, how many rooms for you tonight?
I'll get one for myself, thank you.
What's a room worth?
Gold?
1 gold.
Yep.
There you go.
Thank you. Here's your key. Room 4.
What's your name, young lady?
I'm Bartaban.
What's that?
Bartaban.
Bartabin.
Yeah. You are
Quincy.
Quincy what?
Magoo.
Magoo.
What noises just came out from that side of the table? Nice to meet you, Quincy. It's not someone...
In her mind, she's trying to match up Bartum and Magoo to see how it sounds.
It's not every day you see someone as old as us. It's good to see another one. You're all staying together, I say, in the same room, or do you want your own?
How many beds in a room?
2 or 1 doesn't matter. I need the key back then if we're going to change rooms.
What?
Well, he said 2 beds or 1. There's different beds with different rooms.
No, they can buy their own.
Oh, good man. Smart.
Alright, I tried taking around in my groin. find a gold piece.
You look like a 13-year-old teenage boy.
I got something for you right here.
Oh, baby, just hold on.
It's warm. It's a little warm.
Quincy
but
jumps
it is a
on
gold
you.
piece.
He gets all jealous.
Well, how secure are these rooms here? We're gonna get robbed here?
Hair off of it.
Oh.
How well locked are our doors?
As locked as they need to be with a key.
But,
I mean,
but we,
if you
we
want
had
to
all
get
our shit
through
stolen
the-
on the streets. Is this safe here?
You got shit stolen from you.
Yes,
stupid
but the guy
fuck.
outside fixing his kit, he got stuff stolen.
Yeah.
Who?
He's gonna pay for everything, by the
Have
way.
you never been here before?
No.
Hide your shit.
How do we do that when we're walking around? Look at me. I got shit
I
everywhere.
would not steal from you in case you found out and hit me.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
What about me?
Eh.
It's okay,
I can't do it. You're too nice.
I'm sorry. Anyways, it's a colder room unless you want more than 1 bed in a
I
room.
need the fireplace.
We're fresh out of fireplaces. The building's heated though. My room has a fireplace. I'm old.
Do you have a rug by the fireplace in your
No,
room?
I don't. And I'm not giving up my room. It's
You-
mine.
But do you have a cuddle buddy?
Maybe.
Right. Smoking right between the lines there. As she looks over at Quincy.
Yeah.
What's the room number on the
Quincy.
key?
Quincy already has a room.
I'll
Will
share a
be
room
open.
with Quincy. Because then I'll get the bed to myself.
I don't think so.
Anyways, it's a gold room. It's
What's a
Come on
2-bedroom
now.
room worth?
2 gold. It's 2 beds.
Yeti, you want to...
Want to insert yourself?
Maximus comes in with a big flourish.
It might
I'm
be,
here, everyone. Don't worry.
It might,
Maximus is here.
might be safer
You
for
can't
us to
lock
stick
the door.
together here, maybe. I don't know.
Just, I
Anybody
was waiting
wants
for you to
to-
say it.
No, I wasn't.
Get a room for 2.
I fiddled with the doorknob.
Is there anyone else in the inn?
No, not in this like central area.
All right.
If you want to get the 2-bedroom, I'll probably sleep on the floor anyways.
Sure. It's probably safer for us to stick together, I think.
I could sleep in front of the door.
Sure.
So 2 bedroom.
Well, Ponto,
room.
we could room together.
Sure.
You
Okay.
Oh, we just need the 1-bedroom.
Sure.
you want me to cover it this time, or you got the gold to cover it?
I can
You
do
don't
this
have
one.
to pay that.
Okay,
'cause I already paid.
Oh, bag of holding. 2 gold.
Okay. She
That's
she
too
kind of
bad.
like fumbles around. Oh damn! Can't see it. Grabs a pair of glasses. Kind of looks at. Ah yeah. Room 1 for you.
Grab the key.
And you just 1 bed for you.
Yep. We
Really
share a
big
bed.
folk.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
share. He's my lover.
There's not enough room in 1 bed for him.
What?
We're all over the place. Don't worry.
So good that you're so.
What room do they get?
They get room 2. Here you go.
What room
Is-
does Quincy get?
4.
4? Okay.
Over here, I paid.
He's like, okay, here you go. There's no breakfast.
Ah,
Please be quiet.
Right now?
Anytime you're inside, be quiet. It's my house as well.
Are you room 3?
No.
Which room are you in?
fuck off.
She's a little
Why
old
do
for
you
you,
ask?
Maximus.
I just because we got room
Why are you
1, 2, and
asking
4,
about
and
my
then
room?
well, somebody must be in room 3 if we got rooms 1, 2, and 4.
There is other people that stay here.
Oh, anyone I know?
How would I know who you know? Go away. Leave me alone. I'm old.
You
I'm
get
gonna-
to decide a comic
Honestly.
card right now, Max.
How do you stand them? They're awful.
He's the worst, I tell ya. He's just awful.
Doesn't shut up. Ask questions you don't know
You
answers
think
about.
he's bad? That one's even worse.
Oh my god.
I go to my room.
Thank you
I'm gonna
so much.
join you guys in your bigger room for a bit.
Little powwow.
Figure
Your
out what's
big
going on
room?
with her.
Yeah, we have a double.
We'll
Yeah.
do the big power.
Figure out how much of our shit got stolen.
Thank
look for
you.
stuff.
See you later. Bye now.
Thanks.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you, Bada Ben.
Quiet. Good to see you, young one.
What's in your eye, Quincy?
Are you alright? I can't see that far.
Frostbite, I think.
Oh.
I gave Quincy a little nudge.
Ow! Sorry. It's him.
No, I give Quincy a nudge.
See you all later. As you head up the room.
I flick him in the balls with my mage hand.
Invisible mage hand. Gotcha.
You're invisible, mate. Honka, This cat. You guys enter the room.
Yep.
You can see 2 human-sized beds in the room. On a single nightstand in between, a rug, 1 chair in the corner, a small basin of water that is very cold in a fairly picked over room. It's very drab and not much around. There's a mirror on the wall. Not much else.
I look behind him, yeah.
You see an outline of like better quality wood of where the mirror was.
What is the plan tomorrow?
Well, we're going in
Quincy's
an
going to
hour
his
or
own
so.
room.
Right?
Yeah, in an hour we're
You
gonna
go to
check
your
back
own
with
room,
Town
even though
Hall.
everyone said they're going for the big powwow.
Yeah, I didn't hear. I was distracted.
You know that we're going to town hall in an hour.
How long did it
That
take
is
for us
something
to
that
walk?
You were
Approximately
present
20 minutes
to hear.
tops.
Yeah.
Okay.
20 minutes
So
walking
after
around at the bottom.
the plan to get like a mission from the town hall from this Dana,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
and to find to find out what the problem is.
Yeah. Find out how much they're going to pay us to fix it. Because that's what we do, right? We fix problems.
And are we gonna get free dinners?
Well, if we have, we can play a show here, then we could probably get some free dinners. I mean, you guys still do want to, like, perform together,
No,
right?
I never wanted to do that at all.
But you're so good at it.
No.
Well, it helps my performance when you guys are like, contributing and,
I'll still be your hype man there, Max.
yeah.
Eris said no.
Eric said no. And you?
She didn't want me, so you will be my second pick.
Well, maybe if they have like a town crier, we could get the word out through the town crier, and
Oh,
then
he's
maybe.
replacing you. That's what he's saying.
No, I'm saying you could tell the town crier, who then could tell everyone in the town that we have a show. But I have to first book the show.
I'm gonna have someone that reports to me, the town crier.
Yeah, he could work for you.
Oh,
I looked through all my shit. Do I still have all my stuff?
yeah. I looked through mine.
What do you have in your inventory?
I have a club, a herbalism kit, a quarterstaff, a hunting trap, traveler's clothes, a shield, a
You're missing
scimitar.
your traveler's clothes.
I'm wearing my traveler's clothes.
No, you're not.
You're wearing your winter gear.
Winter gear.
Okay.
I checked my stuff.
More?
Nope, you're good.
That's it?
Do I need to check? List off my inventory?
Yep.
Song goes breath.
Yep. Still there.
Whatever. Then after that,
Yeah, there's
bedroll, clothes, common, dagger, dice set.
Dice are missing.
Ooh.
Should I go on?
Nope.
All right.
You're like,
Dice are gone.
Inventory
Potion of invisibility.
still there.
Dagger of venom.
Still there.
Oh.
Psi crystal.
You got all
Still
the cool
there.
stuff.
Hammer.
Gone.
No, I don't care about that. Oil flask.
Gone.
Cypress. Oh, that's the same thing.
He's gonna keep saying gone until there's something you care
Potion
about.
of healing.
Yeah.
Nope, still there.
Potion of healing.
Still there.
Ration one day.
Gone.
Ration one day.
All your rations.
We
are
ate all
gone.
those on the way.
Oh. Rampant hope.
You're good now.
Rampant hoe.
Staff.
Rampant
torch.
hoe?
What? He's got a rampant hoe in his inventory.
A hempen rope.
Oh,
Oh, a hempen.
Oh, a rope of hemp?
A rampant hoe.
a rampant hoe.
A rapid hoe?
That's
Ponto,
a
what do you
handy
have
one
on
to
the
have.
outside?
Pocket hoe.
Yeah, what's not in your pouch?
I mean,
Bag of holding, first of all.
bag of holding.
Still there. You know what you can't do? Run up to a person that you don't know what's in a bag of holding and steal something out of it. You're like, money.
You can take the whole bag.
Blacksmith's end.
Still there.
Oh, good. All-purpose tool.
Still there.
Oh, good. And then every other tool. Smith's tools, thieves' tools, tinkerer's tools.
Thieves' tools are gone.
Oh.
I would have
Isn't that
the
ironic?
mess kit. I would have like the picks
Your,
and
your pitons are gone as well. And some of your artisan tools for like gemcraft.
okay.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to get some of those supplies replaced. Maybe there's a general store. Maybe we could do a shopping episode.
Yeah, you can find your own stuff there. Probably.
I feel like we should. I feel like we should just.
I'll grab my multi-tool and I'll just like flick the wrist and it'll turn into like the gem tools that I don't have anymore, and I'll flick the wrist and it'll turn into like the blacksmith hammer.
Oh, so it's not a big...
It's just a lighter backpack now.
I think we could just pickpocket everyone until we get our stuff back.
Oh. Yeah, but you have to be good at it.
Can I put a few things in your bag of holding?
Yeah.
Is that an option?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to put my scimitar and potion of healing in there. Scimitar is valuable.
Maximus is going to use his thread to tie the items and stitch them into... So now they're all tethered somewhat.
So if someone pulls one, they're kind of like...
No, they're not all tethered together. They're all tethered back to me, like onto my cape.
Yeah.
I've
thinking
got
about-
5 gems, and I'm giving him to Ponto to put in his bag of holding.
Sorry, the
Thinking
scimitar and what?
Potion of healing. I have the Chardonnay rock in my hand, and I'm like,
And you got 5 gems.
no. Like,
Where do you put it?
next to my skin.
Next to my
Okay,
skin.
that's not a useful position.
Kinda tuck it
The
into my
one
belt.
place he was told not to put it.
I tuck it into my belt, sort of.
So it's kind of like in the front.
Yeah.
Open carry?
Yeah.
It's like tucked into like a belt loop. So it's like you got your like Chardonnay rock sticking out. Your black.
You just have it hanging out your fly.
Holy Hannah! Look at the size of that black rock. It's one big black rock.
So I've already tied my druidic focus with leather straps to my
Yeah.
long cattail. I think I'm going to also do that with my Chardonnay rock.
And as you're
Tie it to
tying
the
it, it's
outside.
just wiggling around.
That thing's distracting.
This. You remember that
I see
this
the
is
shadow,
the
I
rock
attack the
that
shadow.
these Durg are like mining out of this area. That's a problem. The one that you're strapping to. Your,
That rock is...
And?
I'm just saying, it feels like a bad idea.
Why?
Ponto has some wisdom.
Shouldn't. In my vast wisdom,
Mhm.
Right.
you should get rid of that thing. You've changed since having it.
Why don't we stat check wisdoms?
You're going to have a whiz off?
Let's whiz off.
Gee willikers, guys, whiz
He's a
up.
bigger wizard.
So you think it shouldn't be displayed?
I don't know if that's wise or if it's
I don't think so.
intelligence.
Tell you what I'll do. I will not display it now until we get more info from City Hall, and then we can make an educated decision.
Perfect. That's an intelligent choice.
You see what he did there?
So Quincy's not in the room. He just like walks
Smoke
over
did
to
not
his
see
own
that.
room, unlocks it, gets in the room.
I don't know what the hell the guy's up to. He wanted to be here by himself, I guess.
I'm going to check out the room.
Yeah, it's fairly plain. Single bed up against the wall.
Window.
Small, really shitty window.
Could a human crawl through it?
A small one.
Dwarf size, maybe? Halfling?
Halfling maybe, I guess. Is it well secured, the window?
It's frosted shut.
Okay. Okay. Check out the room. Is there like a dresser or something like that?
It's kind of like a nightstand, so a small dresser.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna look for hidden doors, trap doors, or anything in that room.
Make an investigation check.
Smoke is gonna look for trapdoors.
Yeah, that's gonna go over really well.
I mean, there is a percentile chance.
9.
Yeah, no, you don't find anything.
All clear.
Okay.
Are you checking in my room or did you go to your
I went into my room.
Okay.
I should roll for that. Whose room I actually looked at.
Okay, I'm going to.
You guys check out your room, look through your equipment, notice that shit's missing. You're like, when the fuck did this happen? We've only been in this town for
I'm gonna set my
maybe an
nightgown
hour.
out. To,
Your nightgown?
well, an old dude. I'm gonna have a
Yeah.
nightgown.
Sure, yeah. I'm just as
I
perplexed
got-
as...
Traveler's clothes, right?
Yeah.
He sets
For
out
the
his
podcast. One of the
No,
other
dude.
players was flamboyantly looking and waving beside, gesturing, almost like Vanna White-ish, motioning.
towards Mike's hoodie.
His Udi.
It's a comfy, by the way.
It's a comfy.
It's a comfy.
It's a snuggie.
No, it's a comfy. It's an
It's a
off-brand-
knockoff
It's a
Snuggie
Yes, it's a
rip-off.
knockoff Snuggie.
Yeah.
It smells really fucking weird.
That's because you keep farting.
Hey,
in
you
it.
know, I
I gotta like stop
right
doing
on
stuff
par
in
for
there,
an
man.
old person's nightgown. That's fucking weird.
Oh, weird.
And you sweat prune juice?
Some kind of juice.
Oh.
You guys meet back up, head back out, back down the lake to about halfway, and then into the town hall. Open up the doors. A couple less people in there. Leaf is still standing. Prayer guards behind you. He's like, "Oh, you guys made it back. If you want to wait for like 10-15 minutes, I'll see if Deneth has a free moment." And
Well, we had the reservation.
Yeah,
yeah,
we
I
need
know,
an
but
appointment
I
now.
still got to make sure that it's okay with his schedule. It's not like you guys run this place. Jeez,
That's
walk
what
in
an
here and
appointment
demand
is for, I thought.
time.
Yeah, we show up on time, then we gotta wait.
To see if it actually happens.
Yeah.
He just shakes his head.
It's
It's
like
just-
someone stole our time, even.
Yeah.
Hey, Tonto.
I'm gonna knock on your door.
You're not at the.
He's still there.
We're already gone. We're
You
we all
came
left.
with
Oh, okay.
Hey, Ponto.
on the way there. Yes, go ahead.
Is it possible? You seem to be good at making things and altering things. Is it possible for you to alter my backpack so it has like a secret compartment?
Yeah? How?
You should have a
we
fanny
didn't-
pack.
We didn't talk about that. Do you just want like an extra pocket
Flap.
in the inside? Do you want it like sewn in?
I want it sewn in such a way that it's easily accessible, but it's not obviously there.
Yeah.
Like maybe where the strap goes into it, there's like on the side of where the strap goes in, there's like a little slot that I could just kind of reach around and.
Sure. Yeah. I'll like investigate the backpack and everything as we're walking through, and I'll start thinking up an idea. And do you want to give me your bag tonight, and I can work on it? Does that work?
Sure. Make sure you make lots of noise when you're doing
You
it.
can work on his
Yeah.
bag tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
And you'll need to
Sewing
pound-
and working leather. I'm gonna need my hammer and a small anvil. And
Don't you have your travel anvil?
no, we couldn't find one. We didn't get one.
Travel anvil. Yeah. Not happening.
Tranvil. It's a tranvil.
Your travel anvil.
It's the goal.
I'm gonna make up a travel anvil in my next campaign.
Next
It's a magical item.
multi-tool upgrade is just a and it turns into.
Well, how much does an anvil weigh?
A lot.
Like a small
Well,
anvil.
it's
Can put it in a bag, hold a bag.
Because I've
Probably like,
had little anvils like this big. They're probably 50
for
pounds.
lapidary.
yeah.
Yeah.
You could probably have
So
like
you can
a
put that in
small,
your bag of holding, and it
maybe
could be
50 to
But we couldn't
60
find one to
pound.
purchase it.
Mm.
We were looking for one.
Not a lot of jewelry makers out here.
Cut up some railroad track in the mines and make an anvil.
Because there was railway tracks in the mines?
I don't know, wasn't there? Don't they push them in carts?
Well, maybe in some
The
mines.
tracks are like this big. Those,
Yeah, you
We
want
had
you
those.
you want like square footage at the top.
yeah. You want an actual railway track.
Oh, we used to squish pennies down the way, right? The railroad track.
Here we go. Back down memory lane.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys wait for about 5 or 10 minutes as the guard comes back, and he like nods to Leaf. He's like, "Sounds like Dineth is ready for you. Just to keep everything on the up and up. I'm sure he'll treat you as well as he treats everybody else here.
What's that mean?
Have a great time.
Oh,
Good to
God.
see you.
Insight check.
Inside check.
Sure, insight check.
Those are really treating each other well here.
We're gonna get yelled at.
Okay, what's my... I think I'm pretty good at insight, actually.
Lid with one. I'm not Ray.
I got a.
You got a lid on your
This
thing
is
now?
an adult
I
sippy
got
cup
7.
here. You can't.
That's a groin
can't
proof
find
skull.
It just fucking falls off.
Right on your groin
Oh,
again.
it's the laptop. You got 7?
You need
Yeah,
to slowly
tell the truth.
unscrew that over there.
Show us how that lid works again.
You guys follow the guard up the stairs as you get to the top of the stairs on the north
whispers?
side.
No,
No,
I
you
rolled a
just-
7, and he said he's telling the truth.
Okay.
But
believe
you don't
what he
know.
says?
I know more than 7. I can't roll a 7.
Okay, well, what did you roll?
I didn't want to.
Oh. You didn't sound shady? Sounded a little shady to me.
I think we're gonna get
Why,
yelled
Jay?
at.
Yeah.
As you guys walk up the stairs, following the guard, you get to the door. He opens the door and ushers you all in. You see a hallway in front of you
I have
with
a
multiple rooms on the left and right. At the end is a door, and he leads you to the end of it and opens up, and it kind of comes into a study. There, around the study, there's 4 or 5 solid, functioning chairs that look comfortable, as well as
I
2
look
end
at
tables.
How many of us there are?
If
And I sit down right away.
Sure.
Is there a fireplace?
There is a
I
fireplace.
go stand by the fireplace.
Sure.
I'll go take the seat closest to the fireplace.
So you sit on smoke.
No, he's
I'm
standing by
standing.
the fireplace.
Okay. You sit down on the opposite side of the end. There's a pair of stairs that heads up again. The guard stops at the stairs and says, "Just a moment here, and Dineth will be down."
Well, this is the second waiting room.
Thank you.
The guard disappears again and heads up the stairs. You can see him at this point. He's at the top of the stairs. He says, "Dineth, they're here for you." And you kind of hear "Thank you. We'll see you later. You can go now." As the guard turns around and just waits at the other end of the door, he's like, "You're sure I'm okay to leave?" "Yeah, I'll be fine. It's fine." A few seconds later, you kind of hear this scooching back of a chair as a fairly older individual steps out and walks down the stairs. He's like, "Oh, so you guys are Maximus and the Miners.
That we are.
It's good to meet you. I'm Dineth. I'm the speaker of this city.
My name is Smoke.
Smoke, Maximus.
Maximus Overtone.
Nice to meet you, Maximus Overtone. I am Dineth, the speaker of this city. And you are
Ponto.
Ponto.
Yeti.
Quincy.
is all fun.
Magoo!
I am Deneth Whalen.
Alright. We're using our last names. My last name is Donroll.
Nice to meet you all.
Just Yeti.
I gathered that.
Yeah.
It's good to meet you all. Thank you for coming. If you guys have never been here, please keep your stuff close to you. We do pay homage to our upbringings, and pickpocketing is legal here.
If I get pickpocketed, can I kill the person?
Technically frowned upon, but sometimes that is a necessary action when they get caught.
Okay.
What if they stole all my stuff and I just want to kill everyone now?
Wouldn't recommend that. Usually what goes around comes around, and if you can't find your stuff, give it a few days, and usually I can.
What if a goat pickpocketed me and I had to kill it?
We're getting into the weeds.
Do I get to keep it?
We've been a little bit of a victim of the pickpocketing so far.
I'm going to gather that right
been
now.
here.
Yeah, we haven't even been here 2 hours, and every one of
Usually
us has
people
got
that
stuff
walk
stolen.
in and start talking and don't immediately clam up and kind of walk straight where they're going get targeted. Being a large group,
Yeah, well, we had to wait around to see you, so we were just.
that's not my fault. Don't
No,
blame
but-
that on me.
I'm saying, like.
I'm only trying to run the town.
We're here
Anyways.
hopefully to help you, potentially.
Thank you for coming. I've heard a lot from the speaker from Bryn Shander. It's good to hear that we still have adventurers in these parts willing to take on some risks for the towns and get paid well.
So
I'm assuming-
what's the troubling your town?
Well, we've had a bit of a problem with the Duragar lately.
If it's goblin children, we're good at getting rid of those two.
Good to know. Thank you, old timer. Always good to keep our options open for our problems that you have good solutions for. Anyways, some things have been going missing. It's not 100% in concrete, but what we know is people's possessions are going missing, which is kind of normal here. But usually I find them, I kind of return them, we call it at square. Sometimes I can't, and that's the way it breaks. But I have a feeling that more is going on than I can see, and I'm having a hard time figuring it out. If you guys are willing, there is some Duragar around. We figure because footsteps in the snow. Highly intelligent enough to be invisible, but not smart enough to, cover their tracks. We caught one, had to release them. Is the way it is.
You had to?
Yeah. Couldn't prove anything.
So you're not looking for us to kill a bunch of Duergar, then, is what you're saying?
Not particularly, no. We'd like to know what the fuck they're doing.
Okay.
Mm.
What kind of items are going missing?
Mostly ornamental things. Statues, like pieces of stonework.
Where'd you
Are
catch
they- are they
the ones
mi-
that you caught? The ones.
Pardon?
Where'd you catch the ones that you caught?
We caught them in the wet trout. We noticed because there was a perceptive individual, and he noticed things moving in people's pockets.
You know what? Do you know what they were taking?
Like I just said, they were taking ornamental things, sometimes stonework, weird statues.
Holy crap, thank God I left my moose. in
So they're not
Burgos.
always the same material.
They're always kind of like metals or rocks. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So they might have some value beyond
Looks like
what
that one.
you guys know.
Rocks like him,
Not the ones in
Have
his
you
head,
heard of
but the-
Chardalon Rock?
we have.
Is-
What do you know?
Well, the goblins that we defeated were somehow powered. Their leader was powered by Chardalon Rock, corrupted by it.
Yeah, there are lots
Weaker
of
They were
individuals
hoarding
can
it.
be corrupted
You
by
hear
it.
him like just snap his
Corrupted
fingers,
by it, eh?
and you see another gentleman walk
Weaker
from down in
individual.
his office, and he has a notebook with him. He's like, "Start writing. please. Thank you. Go on.
Do you guys need we brought a whole bunch of rock to Bryn Shander if you need some to...
I don't need any of it, but
Okay.
if this is what they're looking for, I need to know and make sure that we can get rid of it.
Well, I think you've seen it better than I did. The goblin leader, it was embedded in him, right? Somebody else seen
Yeah, I
that?
saw that.
You saw it.
Embedded in them?
Yeah.
Like, part of them.
It was right inside his body
Very
and
much
his
so, yeah.
in his innards. It was mixed right in with him.
I can show you what it looks like, and I create like a minor illusion of me pulling the Charlon rock right out of Smoke's chest and being like, it's like this.
Thank you. That's awful.
Where did that come from?
Just
So,
so
like-
you can see the shape and what it looks like.
And it was inside them. That is so strange. You don't have any of them inside you, do you?
I thought I did it, but he just pulled one out.
He doesn't. He's fine.
Okay. Anyways,
How many rocks he has
Like
around
pulling
his head
coins out
still?
from behind your ear.
Oh, you would get him every time.
so we're looking for finding the reasons why these Durgar are keeping on stealing and what they're stealing and why they're stealing. Other than beyond that, they're a bit of a nuisance. So if you could find them, capture them, that'd be great. At least one of them would be good. If there's more than one, find out where they are.
How do you know there's not one in the inn with us now?
Yeah, they're invisible.
Pretty sure that this place has been locked down top to bottom. Guards on the front, one door in. Everyone's accounted for,
Do you,
trust me.
do you have any rooms here in Town Hall where we could stay?
Sure, yeah, they got bars on the front.
Like a prison?
Yeah.
So, would you be willing to host us as the adventurers here in the prison? We'd be safe here. None of our stuff would get stolen.
I'm not that fucking desperate.
You could try it the first night,
But
Max,
please-
and tell us how it goes.
Please, do lock him up.
We gotta weigh our options, you know? Like, some of us don't want our stuff stolen, and so this would be a safe place for us to spend a
Anyways, if you find information about where the Durgar are staying, it's 100 gold
long each.
in total. If you can bring a Durgar to me, I'll give you 1,000 gold
Oh.
Each.
Oh.
in total.
No, but each Durgar.
I'm not sure that
No.
this is
This
something
is
we
why
have
he
any
calls him
skill at.
Maximus.
So you only want one.
I don't care if I have 4 or 1. I need 1.
What if we only bring you his ears?
They're not good for listening.
The ears are good for listening.
When they're attached to your head.
That's true.
Where was the
So the
where was
head
the
bug,
mine where we seen the Duergar?
That was.
If there's anything else I can help you with, gentlemen.
Or
Yes.
Maximus, did you want to do
We
your...
found signs of a Duergar in a mine in Tourmaline, dead. Just letting you know what we know about them. And we also found a Duergar caravan above ground. Where was that?
on the way
Is
up
that the
to
Kelvin's cairn?
Correct.
Up through Calvin's cairn, yeah, and then he had some of those funky rocks with
And
them.
they had Shardland rocks on them at that time.
Did we know that?
Yep.
So, right?
That's where we got the one from.
That's where you found the first one.
Oh, we killed him?
No, he
No,
was
they were
dead.
dead already.
Oh, he was dead, okay.
Well,
So that's just so you know, they're in Calvin's cairn, they're in Tourmaline's mines. Like there are.
Quincy's
So you
going to communicate with you telepathically and say,
you have that Charlon rock, we can use it as bait, and I can detect thoughts and find out when they're coming for you.
Yeah.
Maybe what we could do is
Yeah.
we could host a concert here and we could use it to draw in the Durgar because everyone would want to they'd want to pickpocket.
Right.
I would stealth around and swing my arms around.
Knock
and
over monitors.
So now if I tie the rock to my
Find
cattail, and we're sitting in the pub, and we're all keeping an eye on that,
Yeah.
it might be a better.
Well, no, because he'll go berserk.
Yeah.
I know if someone's shaking it.
Yeah. He'll also be
It's a
useless
good
for
idea,
bit.
It'll be
Smoke.
the one save that you make.
It'll be useless for a minute.
We have
will, yeah.
devised a plot. If we could,
That's what I've got for you guys. If you're up to the task, like I said, 100 gold if you get some
okay,
information.
Deneth, my team and I have devised a plot in which we can lure the Durgar out by putting on a big concert.
That sounds way better than my plan.
All right. Yeah.
Can you accommodate us in arranging for us to play a show at your most prestigious pub here in Easthaven?
I mean, I'll have to talk to the owner of the Wet Trout, but that's fine. I can make arrangements, probably not for tonight, but for tomorrow.
We'd want to get the word out.
That's
so
good. Yeah, we want to have some time to
Maybe the town criers.
make some
I
flyers.
could talk to them.
Maybe we could get the town criers to
They could report to me.
make some announcements.
I could
Gather in the masses.
Sure. So you're gonna play at the Wet Trout tomorrow,
Yeah.
and
If you could arrange that.
Your name of your group is.
Oh, Maximus and the Miners. You
Okay,
you
just
knew
checking. I didn't know if there was like a band name and a group name. My mistake.
And we're
Just
not
one
here
name.
to do good music. We're here to pull out the dear guy.
You're here to pull out.
Well, ask him, Quincy.
Well, I have kids.
We're here to pull out the dear guy. Get
Okay.
them to expose themselves. Pull out and expose is what we're calling this mission.
The P&E.
Oh god.
Mission pull out and expose.
A trip to the P&E.
Yeah. And with that, we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Jesus.
So, Deneth says that's what I have for you guys. If that's something you feel like you're up to task, I can make sure the funds are secured. If you need a spot at the Wet Trout tomorrow, I'll make it happen. I'll talk to the proprietor there. Dimitra.
Dimitra.
Would we get rooms paid since we're doing this mission too in town?
No, I don't control where are your rooms.
At the White Lady Inn?
No,
Is that a good place?
it's the place most people stay here.
Is there a better place?
Unfortunately, no.
Should we be
There's
worried about
One
that
inn
place?
and
No,
one
it's-
pub.
It's good stuff.
Safe?
You're fine.
There's only one pub too, eh?
Yeah, most people go to the Wet Trout.
Okay.
Where do the other people go?
Home.
Well, we're gonna go there tonight anyway. But so do you think that the Derugar
They're
are?
either in town or just outside of town. I don't know.
Do you think they're attracted to the rock, the Chardelan rock?
I don't know off the top of my head. With the information you guys are giving me, I'm going to go back to my people. Talk to the captain.
Maximus, if you did that rock and you showed it on stage, you'd introduce it in part of the song or something like
No.
rockin', I don't know, you could come up with the name rockin' something.
Oh.
Just roll with whatever.
Well, they're having this conversation, but what they are taking seems to be any rocks or stones from very little value to some value.
I mean, personal opinion, people have sentimental value. I mean, some of them obviously have some value. There was a pretty large statue stolen, maybe half your size, out of somebody's home.
Where was that stolen from?
From one of the more well-off folk here.
Why do you think it's the dwarves?
Every time we find something stolen of value or similar situation, we usually find footprints.
Okay.
It's the only
But isn't
common
the
factor
footprints,
we can figure it out.
there'd be footprints everywhere, people walking around today.
It just looks at a
you,
different
and
spot.
you said that you caught one, but you couldn't hold it. for
Couldn't
anything.
pin it to him, couldn't hold him.
Okay. Well,
How long
I
can they
think
be
our
invisible
plan
for?
to draw them out with
I
our
don't
big
know.
concert. I think this is as good a plan as any.
My plan's better.
What's your plan?
I'm gonna tie the rock to my staff and go have dinner. And we're gonna watch.
It's still going to be while the concert's happening.
No,
right?
it's gonna be tonight.
Well, you could be the plant in the concert. You could be like in the audience, and you could be like cheering
I
us
sit a couple
on.
tables over and I just watch it.
Well,
I
that's-
watch your stuff.
Tonight, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go sit together.
Oh,
have
because
dinner,
tomorrow's the concert. You want to draw them out tonight?
Oh, so this is plan A and you're plan B.
I guess so, because Plan B is not happening until tomorrow night.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, what if they get it? What if they? Then we won't have it as bait for tomorrow.
Then Ponto will be happy.
You'll be happy that they got it.
Yeah, because he doesn't want me to have it. Right?
Okay. Well, we had a whole chest full of them.
Anything else I can help you boys with? I've got other things to do today.
I think we're good. Thank you. We're gonna try. I don't think this is in our general skill set, but we'll give it a go.
Can I get some written orders and I'll take them to the town crier and I'll give them some instructions.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, really?
Scatman, yes. Smoke, sorry, pardon me.
Maximus, they're supposed to report to me.
I know. Well, they have a way of doing things here. You know, if you're in a new town, you have to kind of go with what they have already set up. You know.
Alright.
If there's anything else, you can,
Smoke, you can be in
yourself
charge of pamphlets.
Okay, thank you.
Give some paper?
Let's go to the inn.
Maybe Deneth here has some paper.
Or the
Yeah, we need some paper.
Sure, I can procure some paper. He walks. He just snaps his fingers, actually, and the guy who's writing notes stops, gets a stack of paper, about 50 sheets.
Thank you.
Okay.
I need a pen.
Charcoal.
Sorry.
I don't think Smoke knows how to write.
I do. Well, this is where I would learn.
I'll write the pamphlets. You can be in charge of putting them up all over town. Okay?
Sure.
So we go back to our rooms. We can do that back at the White Lady Inn.
Thank you for your work. Best of luck.
Or we got all night. We could do it tonight. We don't have to do it right now. We can do it tonight.
Let's go get
And then we can post him in the morning and then say it's tonight, Maximus and the Miners.
What time of day is it?
It's definitely like getting on in the day.
Yeah.
Probably at least 4 o'clock by now.
I'm hungry.
4
Is there
o'clock.
any leather I
I
can
thought we
borrow?
traveled all day to get here.
I want to make
We
sure
traveled
I strap
at least
this
all morning to get
on
here.
pretty
Okay.
well.
Okay, so we got dinner at the Wet Trout.
Oh,
I'm holding my purse in both hands.
I'm
In front of
gonna.
you? In front of you?
No, kind of under my jacket.
So now you're wearing a jacket. Just check.
My winter clothing.
So you guys leave.
I'm gonna, with Ponto's help, tie the rock around my cattail,
Yeah, with Pontus out, easily done.
and then
Would that support a rock?
So that it's like
It's a
way
staff.
up in the air and there's no way they could reach it?
no, it's got to be like accessible
Well,
because it's a trap. It's a honeypot, right?
yeah, but they're dwarves, right?
Well, I'm gonna tie it down.
They're tall dwarves.
They're tall dwarves. I'm gonna tie it down and like.
You don't know they're invisible.
I just like a cattail is just a reed, right?
This is a magic
It's
staff.
a bulrush
Oh, it's a staff.
with
Yeah.
a bulrush at the end, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kind of into a bulrush.
Mm.
It's like looks like a staff, and yet it ends in a bulrush.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna just like keep my hand on it till we get to the place.
Sure.
And then when we get there, I'm gonna cast Enhanceability on myself and enhance my wisdom, so I can keep a close eye on this
I'm
How
gonna
long
sit.
does that last for?
1 hour.
I'm gonna sit 2 tables behind him, so that I'm facing him, his back, and I'm just gonna watch it. The bull rush.
Just eating our dinner and watching.
So
the
as
thing.
you guys exit the town hall, you walk again to the lake, and immediately go east through the town, all the way around, past many dock that are frozen in the water, some with boats, some not with boats. You pass a seawall that's been frozen into by the ice. Keep going past, and you find a old sort of rickety building with black kind of frontage, and on the front of it says, "With a fish, the wet trout." You can hear from the outside as you get closer that it is an up-tempo tavern. There's music, there's loud people talking, there's smoke pouring out of the chimney.
All right.
Not that one.
We walk up. I walk up to the bar.
You walk up to the tavern, you open the door. As you open the door, you're greeted by the fresh scent of meats, fish, and bread.
Oh yeah!
As you open the door, there is a central hearth in the middle of this tavern that kind of obscures everything. You'll notice that there's a second floor on this tavern, mostly just with balconies for watching. There's 4 sides to this hearth, and it is outputting an enormous amount of heat. It is warm, almost hot inside this tavern.
This is the hottest pub in Easthaven.
It's beautiful.
Is there a big stage here?
Behind the hearth, there is a stage, and currently up top, there is a group of people playing. They're mediocre.
Do they have any signage?
No, they're not that good.
I'm going to enter at a different time than everyone else, and I'll go upstairs.
So you're going to walk in and try and look for stairs?
Yep.
Okay.
If I see a balcony, I'll look for stairs. So
I'm going to try and find a corner.
But separate from these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Something farthest away from the entrance.
So you walk in, immediately there's like 5 to 6 tables in front of you. There's a central hearth. There's about 2 tables on each side, and then a plethora of tables behind.
I'll go all the way to the far
towards the stage.
distance, so that if the guy gets the rock, he's got a great distance to go to get back out of this place.
Sounds good. So you immediately go to the other side. There's a couple tables taken already, but you find one kind of towards, let's call it the east side of the building.
Perfect.
I'm going to go on the balcony so that I can look down on his table.
Okay, make a perception check to find the stairs.
To even find them.
It is a busy...
That's a 10.
Yeah. Takes you about 10 to 15 minutes. You find the stairs.
It takes you 15 minutes to find the stairs.
You're like, where the fuck is the stairs in this place?
Where are the bathrooms in this place? There's no
You're
signs.
wandering around, and you're bumping into people. They're like, oh, sorry.
Oh, shit.
It's okay.
Sorry. They're bumping into him.
Can I try
bumping
pickpocketing?
into them.
I'm going to try to pickpocket one of the people I bumped
You
into.
can't, unfortunately. The way you're wobbling around, you're like, I'm sorry, it's okay, and you're like looking
That's perfect timing. That's
to
when
get
you want
pickpocketed.
to. Or to. Oh, I bumped into you and I take something from you. That's how it works.
Not going to do it.
So you guys all sit together at.
I'm putting out the vibe at the bar.
You're putting the vibe out.
Oh, yeah.
What is the vibe?
Don't
Is
get
it like
laid.
Smoke's nut?
I can provide that too.
We walk in and he goes this way, he goes this way. I don't know where Quincy is. I don't know where
You guys
Ponce
are all welcome
I'm
to
going
sit
towards
with me.
the bar.
I'd
You're-
like
you're with
as
him?
many people as possible to.
I want to hang back in case something goes wrong. I can stop them before they
Mission
leave.
Trap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going to pincer this. So I'm going to stay back by the bar. Not pinch
Just
it
kind of
off.
leaning up with your arms
Yeah.
out, looking at the crowd.
Yeah.
Wait,
So you walk in, and where are you going?
The bar.
The bar. Okay.
I said that a couple times now.
Yep. So you go up to the bar, which is on the west side of the building.
Yep.
Behind the bar is a ginormous white dragonborn. I mean, smoke-sized.
So not that big.
Older. Probably an ex-adventurer that you would presume at his
I think you're bigger
size.
than me.
Sure.
Taller. How tall are you?
You're fairly tall.
I'm 6'6".
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
say,
7'8".
He's not a giant.
what do you serve here, good sir?
Hey, haven't seen you here before.
Did you say
I'm
you
Maximus. Maximus and the Miners.
It's nice to meet you. Serve a little bit of everything here, Maximus. What can I do for you?
Well, you know, I might be here a while.
5'4"?
You want something warm? You want something cold?
Something warm.
Sounds good. We'll get you a warm beer.
That's not quite what I was thinking. Maybe something like
You want like tea or some weird shit?
yeah. You haven't got any tea?
140 is pretty heavy for a 5'4", isn't it?
Sounds
Yeah.
good. 1 tea,
Rotund?
1 silver.
All right.
Need any food with that?
Well, yeah, it's dinner time.
Yeah,
You
we got elk, we got bread, we got fish. What would you like?
All 3 food groups.
You got elk?
Yeah,
Sounds amazing.
That sounds great. I'll have one of those.
sure. It'll be gold for the meal and silver for the drink.
Okay. Pay him.
Yep. He puts it in, kind of writes it up, hands it off to another person behind. They run over to the
I'll
kitchen.
get some milk.
You're not at the bar with Maximus. You're at a table.
Oh, okay. I thought he was coming to us.
I'm trying to find a table if I'm up there now.
There's no tables on there. It's literally a balcony.
Oh,
Like
really?
a balcony
So I
around.
just
Standing room
I just
only.
stand.
Yeah. You can see other people that are out there. They're just chit-chatting usually. A little
Okay.
more quiet.
I'll just
a little
kind of
more private.
stand there with my back to the wall,
Yeah.
looking at our table, and looking
Um,
around.
you see a female dwarf approach your guys' table. Says, what can I have for you guys today? Thanks for coming to the Wet Trout.
Dinner and a drink, please.
Warm, cold.
Warm.
All right. Sounds good. An adventure.
Dinner.
Dinner and a drink.
No thanks.
Sounds good. Would you like the elk, the fish?
Elk.
Sounds good.
Elk.
Sounds good.
I'll do the same.
And to drink?
Something cold.
My man.
My man.
Better?
Better.
2 silver for the cold drink, 1 silver for the hot drink, and a gold for the meals.
Okay.
3 gold and 2 silver, please. Or 3 silver. And we pay.
I'll pay for it.
You
The
didn't
whole
want to
thing?
be there to pay for
Oh, I already paid for him.
So you pay. She says, thanks so much. I'll be right back with your drinks. In about 5 minutes, she comes back with the 2 drinks. Nothing for you because you
Okay.
didn't order one. And 5 minutes to 10 minutes later, she's like, if there's anything else you guys need, just let me know as I'm walking by. She hands guys your meal. You see a plate of food in front of you. You see a small loaf of bread that's been cut open with a little bit of butter that's been thrown between it, and a fairly decent sized piece of elk in some gravy.
And I still
of
see a
some
rock.
sort. And you still see a rock.
Did I catch the name of the guy, the white dragonborn behind the pub, behind the bar? Would you tell me his name?
Nimitar. Or
Nimitra?
Nimitra.
Dimitra. Okay.
Nimitra. Thank you. I like Nimitra.
I have
That's
that.
not right.
I just didn't know who that was.
That's the name of the.
White dragonborn.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like, so what are you in town for here, Maximus? Surely you can't be here for the great atmosphere outside.
Well, we're here on official business. We've been sent by Bryn Shander.
Those pricks could stay inside their wall.
Yes, well, they have concern over some dealings, but it's kind of hush hush.
Oh yeah, everything's hush hush with Bryn Shander. It's so good.
Have you had much in the way of Durgar run around?
Not really. They keep to their own.
Yeah, they kind of keep out of sight, I hear.
Typically.
But
not missing anything, are you?
No. I have had things gone missing. I've only been here a couple hours.
It's typical.
Yeah.
Usually you got marked as when you came in.
Yeah, well,
Probably made a bunch of noise.
I guess that's just, it goes to show you don't know a place until you've been there.
Yeah, usually I keep telling Deneth to kind of put a sign out front of the gates to, lets everybody know.
That would have been nice, for new people, If you want repeat business...
Not enough signs in town. Watch your money.
If you want repeat business, you want people to draw in to raise the economy of your town.
Yeah, the weather's doing such great things for us.
It's true.
Yeah, we're worried about our economy when we're freezing our assets.
But you got other things
it's
going
not
for
that
you.
bad,
You
but
got other things going for you.
Yeah, ice, snow.
Come on, cheer up.
I don't got much. It's great. It's warm. You all are buying food.
Yeah.
I'm making money. It's great.
Well, I've secured a deal with Deneth.
Does he look at him a little like...
I've secured a deal with...
Maximus wouldn't screw that up.
That's true.
I've secured a deal with Deneth to play a show here tomorrow night.
Oh, you have? I'm sure I'll be talking to him shortly then.
Well, I'm going to give you the inside scoop so that you can...
How good are you? How much can I charge him?
Quite a bit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
In other places?
We've played all... In fact, and I can show him my comment card, I've played at all of these places, and you can see the reviews.
Sounds like you need work, but it's all right. Good to know.
I'm
Probably
well
better than
traveled.
these guys.
I'm well traveled.
I mean, you're in Icewind Dale. What are you doing here? Like, why would you come to Icewind Dale? Like, this.
Have you heard of Mr. O'Leary?
Yeah, I'm familiar with him.
Kevin?
Nope.
He's your backer?
He's a shark.
Maybe you could put in a good word for me.
Put your money into crypto.
I think his dad is probably Kevin O'Leary. That's why he's so fucked up.
You're not here.
He's just a trust fund baby. I'm telling everybody at the table. I'm pretty sure Maximus's dad is
a trust fund baby?
Some rich crypto king. And he's a trust fund baby.
Pretty sure you got to put the work in to even get a hold of him.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I'm here.
Like
I'm
crypto?
putting in the work. But, hopefully draw a big crowd tomorrow night, and you'll make a lot of money with all of the drinks you can sell and the food you can sell.
Exactly.
So I'm saying...
I just need to know how much I need to charge Deneth. Because if you're... Well, you've been to 4 places. You played twice at one, I see.
Yeah, you could probably charge quite a bit, and, now that I've given you the inside scoop, maybe I could get a cut of that.
Sure, yeah. We can talk about that.
Yeah, we can see how it goes. Maybe just a percentage off of the take from that particular night.
Usually there's a flat fee provided to all the... If you can play better than them, I'll pay you more than them.
Oh, for sure I can play better than them.
Make a persuasion check.
Does he get advantage because he has all of the review cards?
Yeah.
No.
No advantage.
No.
Nothing. I'm working it here. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's like 25.
Ooh.
All right. Good to know. I will keep it in mind. Maybe I'll give you 10%.
I think that we could come to an arrangement where this could be profitable for both of us.
Well, it's going to be profitable for at least me.
Oh, hey, just think of me as just another marketing ploy to bring people into your establishment.
If Dineth wants you to play here tomorrow, that's fine. I can arrange that, but I'll speak with Dineth. He'll pay me, and I will cut you in on it.
And soon, people are going to be asking to have me play here.
We'll see how it goes.
And I look forward to playing.
Either it's going to be a great spectacle, or it's just going to be a spectacle.
Well,
Give me balls out.
as long as I can count on you to sign my comment card come the end of the night, good or bad, I just want an honest opinion so that I can track my progress. It's it shows good on my my ability to impress the guild. You've heard of
I know what you're talking
the
about.
Bard Guild
Yeah.
here in Icewind.
I know what you're doing. You're not the first person to roll through here.
I'm traveling a well-trodden path of many bards that have gone before me.
Mm-hmm.
Standing on the shoulders of giants.
Well, now, thank you. I think I'll just find a table and enjoy my meal.
Appreciate the business. Thanks for coming. We'll talk to you soon, Maximus.
All right, you too.
So you haven't eaten.
Nope. I was hoping that there'd be a waitress coming up here.
There's no waitress
With
coming up.
corn dogs or anything. Well,
I was close there.
So close.
I just heard
And I'm getting really hungry seeing all the food show up at the table down
It
there.
smells fantastic
Oh my God.
where you are. The elk
I'm
mixing
regretting.
with fish and this waft of
corn dogs.
bread with butter.
I'm just thinking about how I could maybe hold a plate and eat up here.
Could be done.
I'm sure they won't steal it now.
You
I'll
see
look at
Ponto at the table with just like an entire leg.
It just
It
throws away
looks
half.
like a leg.
I'm
just
gonna
a
go to
regular
the bar and
portion.
order something, and then
Sure. At your table, you guys are eating, paying attention. You can give me a perception check.
I'm not gonna sit with them. I'm at a table towards the door,
Okay, so you're at like the south end of the building.
wherever that is. Yeah.
If it runs north-south, they're at the
27.
north. Perfect.
Natural 20.
Rock is still there. Natural 20. You walk down up to the bar. You see Maximus leaving. Whether you say something or not, that's up to you.
I'm pretending I don't know.
Okay. You see a large white dragonborn behind the bar.
Hey, you're as big as me.
It's not very often we get your folk here.
That's fucking freezing up here. That's why.
It is cold.
How's
It's
it
nice, actually.
How's it with the scales? It's, to
It's
keep
pretty
you warm?
good. I'm used to it.
Yeah, I need a little more fur. Anyways, I smelled all the food here,
It's
and
good stuff. What do you want?
I'll take the elk. And do you have warm goat's milk?
No.
Oh,
Do you want a warm drink or a cold drink?
a warm drink, of course.
Warm drink and a beer and a meal. Sounds good.
Warm beer.
He hands you a warm beer.
They piss in a beer.
I'm just kind of looking at it,
The warm beer.
but the elk is taking everything away.
Yeah.
So
So it's 2 gold and 1 silver. Or, no, it's 1 gold and 1 silver. Pardon me.
1 gold.
1 gold and 1 silver. A few minutes goes by, your food arrives, your drink comes immediately. Let me know if you need anything else, my tall friend.
Smoke. My name is Smoke.
Nice to meet you.
My
Smoke.
name is Smoke.
Nimitra.
Nimitra. Do you own this place?
It's mine, yes.
It's beautiful, like. And
It's
whoever's
as good
cook,
as it's gonna get.
whoever's cooking, you need to give them a raise because.
They are probably the second most well-paid thing other than me.
Oh, excellent. And his band is pretty good. They seem to be okay.
It's all right. You know what? It's better than nothing.
I went
You're
to
right
Bryn
about
Shanda the other day. And there's this
God,
guy.
what is with you people from Bryn Shander coming here and following us?
Was there somebody else here from Bryn Shander?
Yeah, I just talked to another guy.
Oh, really? Oh. They have the best music there in Bryn Shander.
That's what they keep saying.
Yeah, her name's Eris. You should get her up here.
I know who she is.
Oh.
Not my favorite.
Smoke is shocked, and he has to walk away. He's just stopped talking to him. He's waiting for his food.
Sounds good.
Say
Nice
good
to
day,
meet you.
sir.
Doesn't say anything. Grabs the food, walks
I say good
away.
day.
I said good day. Yeah. He goes upstairs, and tries to balance food, and puts the drink down, and eats, and then drinks. And
You could put the drink on, like, edge of the-
is there a little table?
no, like they're like the edge of the
Banister.
banister.
Oh, it's
You
big
can
enough
stick
for
it
that?
on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
I mean, if you knock it over, someone's gonna get
Yeah.
it.
Well, I feel like there's a sleight of hand coming to me, but
You guys eat your meals. You can
I'm
hear,
watching the cattail.
You're watching the cattail.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do? You can talk amongst yourselves. Are you listening to other people talk?
I see and hear everything.
You see and hear everything.
Yeah, I'll listen to people around me.
I'm listening to the band.
They are not great. They're like off key sometimes. They're not in sync. They're not playing on tempo. Not great.
Well, it's going to be easy to play better than this.
How good looking are they?
It's like a couple humans, a dwarf, maybe a tiefling in the back playing drums. I don't know.
Is he hitting the cymbal with his top knot?
This top knot?
I guess it's a kender.
Horns?
Oh, tiefling. I'm thinking kender in my head.
Can't be as bad as looking at
Hey, with his tail.
Smoke's nut.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It won't be as memorable. I've had my nut in many people's mouths.
Wow. What in the whole
Including
shit?
Mike's.
It's viral.
It should be.
Yeah, have to have a
Maximus,
virus
you
look like
probably
that.
hear a couple people talk about Caer Konig. Local establishments are beset by vandals and thieves that skulk around unseen. The town speaker's a dragonborn named Trovis, Trovus. He could really probably use some help catching them.
Who's a Trovis?
Trovis is the town speaker
Okay.
of Caer Konig,
Okay.
What's Kirkonic?
a town.
Oh, he's here.
No.
Town.
Oh, he's talking about him.
Yes, he's talking about
somebody's
the
talking
town.
about him. Okay.
This is what you're hearing.
It's right next to Caer Moran.
Yeah, but you're not
Heard
there.
it
You
about-
don't hear this. You,
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Well, I
can,
was
you can
listening,
write your
but-
notes. That's fine.
You sure? But Smoke doesn't know this.
You hear
I'm listening too, so I might hear stuff.
your fears of people in Dugan's Hole about the winter wolves outside of town. And also you hear about in Easthaven that they have caught a wizard, part of the, what's the name of the Brotherhood? The Arcane Brotherhood. The Red Wizards of Thay.
Ooh.
Who has caught him?
Someone in Easthaven has been caught one of them.
Someone
Brotherhood
in
isn't
East
part of the
Haven.
Red Wizards, is it?
Hmm?
Arcane Brotherhood isn't part of the Red Wizards, is it?
Red Wizards is its own.
Yeah, I thought it was separate.
Someone in Easthaven has caught them, but the speaker of Easthaven that we just talked to, Danath,
Didn't talk to you.
didn't tell
None
us
of your
about that.
business. If we were to try to go up against a red wizard, we'd just die anyways.
It's got to be a pretty dope person to catch a red wizard.
It was a capture of a red wizard of Thay. That's what the
Unless he
rumor is.
used up all his,
Ostensively.
used up all his spell slots to kill his companions and then just walked up to him and grabbed him.
Right.
Yeah, one wizard was not that much.
Hmm?
See, one wizard isn't that powerful.
To wear the red robes? I thought you had to be.
know anyone, and every wizard in Thay has to be a red wizard.
Oh, really? No
Forced
matter,
into it.
no matter the level.
Whether you're good or not.
Just that
So
there's
those
some
are the rumors you
incredibly
hear
powerful
around.
ones.
So these are the rumors.
These are the things you hear people talking about, especially with a perception check like that.
Oh, I heard some of this?
Absolutely.
Oh,
You
fuck,
heard
I didn't
all
write
of
any
this.
of it down. You said he heard it.
Yeah, he
I
did.
said he heard it. You guys heard it.
Well, too late now.
Good thing it's being recorded.
We gotta go
I wrote
talk
down.
to Karen Koenig.
The evening goes on. You guys finish your meal. People start leaving. A few
Yep.
people come in.
Do I see anyone I might recognize, or any? Do I see a Mr. O'Leary here in the town,
You do
in the
not.
pub? Would I recognize him from seeing him?
Would not.
Okay.
You hear a
Never
voice.
met
You're
him.
dead to me.
Yeah.
In the corner.
I'm out.
I'm out.
For that reason, I'm out. If it's been an hour, I will cast Enhanceability on myself again.
It has been an hour.
Boom. 2 spell slots.
Anything else you guys would like to do here?
How high up am I? On the second
You're probably 25 feet up.
Okay.
A substantial.
Mm-hmm.
If this place was full of like archers, it'd be a bad place to be
Just
downstairs.
if I needed to be down there quickly, I'm just wondering what a jump would do to me.
Oh, you have to find the stairs first.
That'll take 10 to 15 minutes.
That's right.
I mean, if you jump off of the banister, there's a ways to go down.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Can I approach someone who I might, if I overhear it, but it's not like they're secretly talking and I am secretly hearing them. It's like they're just talking, and so if I
We're like, hey,
overhear
have
it,
you heard about this?
yeah,
No, I've never heard of that. Oh, that's what's happening there? Oh, I've never heard.
Right. Oh, what's that? A red wizard?
Yeah.
I will approach whoever I hear talking about that and ask a little bit more. Who is it that you said? Hi, I'm Maximus. Maximus and the Miners.
Immediately, everyone turns and faces you directly. Like, everybody turns their chair and is like, kind of like eyes on your hands.
Hey, look, Maximus is making friends.
Hello, friends. I'm just here to have a good meal and maybe get some information.
Okay.
Okay, my hands are up like this. Like nothing funny going here. Just
They all
want to
start
talk.
like looking around over their shoulders of like they're not being like drawn into a con
Mike
here.
should cast his invisible mic hand on one of them right now.
Mike's not
We're
here.
not there.
Mike's not here.
You're within range of his like he's got a 60-foot range with his magical hand.
Yeah, you should do it on him.
Invisible.
And those people
Okay,
you're talking
you are not here.
No, I'm not. But I can see you.
So, is there any more information about who is this that caught a red
No,
wizard? I thought red wizards are like a myth.
No, they got caught coming into town. Apparently, some stuff was going down, and he's been wanted for some crimes that he committed.
Well, who caught him?
The guards, I assume. I don't know. I just know he got caught.
Red wizard caught by town guards?
Oh,
You
Sure,
should,
well
you should
paid.
stay in the prison.
Where is he being held? In the town?
I don't. Do you know where he's being held?
I don't know.
I just heard he got caught from my other friend.
Oh, I heard he was being held at the town hall prisons.
So he's being held there.
That's what I heard.
Okay.
I heard he's here right now.
Ha ha!
It's the Dragonborn in disguise.
Well, it's a good thing that Deneth has got this town secured and safe, You wouldn't want a red wizard out and about.
No, I heard he killed some adventurers, and he's been wanted for, the murder of them. And I don't know if he used his abilities but he got caught when he got into town.
Boy, from what I hear, if you come across a red wizard, you want to steer clear. That's not something you want to...
Usually I steer clear of everyone here. Again, we don't have many people walking up to our tables other than servers. You're not a server, are you?
No, I'm just a patron.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay, I'll go back and sit down.
Anything else happening at your table?
Is there still a rock?
There is still a rock. With your 27 or something ridiculous.
You'll see when the rock is gone.
Yeah. And the rock won't be there.
Should we talk about the rock? Should we bring attention to it?
Should we
Look at
cast
my
prestidigitation on the rock and just...
Make it shiny?
Do your thing.
Patience is the key here, I think.
Yeah.
We keep eating.
You guys finish your meal.
I've been eating this elk one tiny, tiny sliver at a time.
I'm gonna look around the crowd below to see if anyone seems to be staring at the table.
You can make your perception then.
Is there any short people?
It's an 11.
There is some dwarves in the crowd. Absolutely.
Are there any footprints that don't belong to any people? Like, do I see any footprints that are like, wait a minute, there's nobody making those footprints?
They're not outside.
Inside the tavern.
Sure, I mean, there's still mud.
wet
You can't,
prints that are coming in.
because, like, even though you're not outside, it's not footprints in the snow, but it's still, like,
There's no
muddy
mud.
footprints because they
There's
just
no
came in
mud.
from outside. There ain't no mud.
The mud's all frozen. There's no mud.
Once you're inside and it's the hottest, warmest place in town, anything that is stuck to you is now liquefied.
It's a slush.
It's like maybe outside there's no
Might
mud.
be water.
Okay, well inside there's gonna be
Wet footprints.
yeah.
You can make a perception check for wet footprints.
Yeah. I want to make a perception check for wet footprints. Okay.
And
Not great.
The evening goes on.
I got 14.
came up dry.
Hey, you see no wet footprints. Dry.
That's what I've got to go off of. So
I'll, after up there for a couple hours, I'll go head down to the table.
With them?
Okay. So, I don't
15 minutes later.
I don't, yeah.
You finish
You
the
seem to
play,
be
you're
just walking back and forth on the balcony for 15 minutes looking for stairs. And then I come down and said, nobody seems to be interested in your magical rock.
Well, maybe they come to us at night. I don't know. Probably takes a while, right? They might not be here yet.
But that elk was so good.
I'm still eating mine. I cut
Well,
it so
yours-
thin I
yours-
can't taste it.
You're a slow eater.
Yeah.
Out of this goblin.
I just I take the rest in my hand and eat it.
You're tired of this waiting business.
Yeah.
The whole leg of the elk.
You guys finish the evening there.
I think
Everybody's kind of.
we got a half hour more than that.
walk back to the White Lady Inn. Yeah,
So-
right.
Keep an eye on the rock on the way back to the inn too, I guess.
Just hold it like a
Well, we want them to go for it though, maybe.
Right, when I see them leave,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll also leave. But maybe a minute later, just to make sure they're not being followed.
You wrote down the name of the dwarves? Poopy and something?
stabby.
Stinky or Stabby and Poopy?
Daffy and Poopy. There were others too, but I didn't get them down. That's for somebody future songs.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
We got Dopey and Sneezy and
Hi-ho.
Drowsy.
No, but he was coming up with alternate names.
Cracky and
Shitty ones.
Crafty.
Smithy,
So you guys leave the
Twitchy, and
Twitchy and
Stabby.
stabby.
Twitchy and
That was
Stabby.
pretty
That's-
fun.
Rubby.
Robbie.
I
Stinky.
draw the line there.
Stinky.
So we'll head back to the inn and keep an eye on the crystal on the way back.
Yeah, you guys slowly follow the lake.
Keep the lake on our left. Wait, right?
And you start going east as everybody else starts heading west.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, smoke over here.
Oh.
This way.
Oh,
Over this
okay.
way.
And that seems like a good place to stop for tonight.
Alright.
And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Awesome.
Until
Sweet.
next time. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Is that on the recording?
I hope so. That should be the
That's
end.
how it
Pick
ends.
it up. That's the episode name.
D&D.
PBTTTTT.
Thanks for listening to Perilous Pursuits. Be sure to check out our website at perilouspursuits.com for new episodes, news, and other information. In the meantime, go take your mountain goat for a walk and give your ice troll a big hug and go play some D&D.